hard to argue with something like that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to the live stream for Magic The Dungeoning.
We're down a player for now,
but
that should fix itself relatively soon.
He's just going to make everything incredibly
really
difficult for me.
It's really quiet. Give me a second.
Why is it quiet?
Because I was doing some things, and I did not need this sound on loop in my head.
Well, everybody probably saw my my Twitch screen for a second because I was trying to move everything over because
Anyway,
I'm dumb.
It's okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Waterdeep Dragon Heist Episode 5, Hot Streak. I am your host,
Hot
Dungeon
Streak?
Master Jasper, joined here by Shiner Freight, Dreamy Faith, Veritas, and hopefully Arn. But you know how the misses be.
We've got the two most important people, Vertos and Dreamy.
The horse fucker, too. Don't forget.
I don't sleep with horses yet.
I'd say you're the most important person. You got the
Yeah.
Oh my god, what if that's his backstory? Back home, he has an arranged marriage with a beautiful horse maiden named Penelope, and he just hates all horses.
Tasha's
but knows
lineage
how to
system
seduce
says
them.
that you can do centaur elven hybrids.
Look, all I'm gonna say is my if that were the case, my wife back home is a nightmare.
Hey. Anyway, who wants to recap for last session, episode 4? Because a lot happened, even though there wasn't any combat. Go ahead, you in the purple.
I elect Vertos.
We're both in purple.
As the electee, I elect the bard to do it.
Fine. Very quickly, we had a run in. So we went to the show last session, right? That was the opera
Yes.
No,
last session.
that was 2 sessions ago. Where
That was
were
2
you?
sessions ago?
That was 2 sessions ago. Okay.
Is it episode?
Yeah.
No. We saw the show and then I met the horse in the same session.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah?
because Mert, the guy at the show, wanted me to track
Oh,
down
you're
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last
So-
session was where Dreamy was able to, like, see
Understand.
everything. I remember editing that.
Yes. So we got tickets to a show
Uh-huh.
after tickets to an opera given to left to us by Renard, and we went to our box. There was somebody in there, which was Mert from the Harpers, which is a band of spy network bards that would absolutely love to have Shiner amongst their ranks, but he does not want shit to do with them. After the show, we Mert had technically quote unquote charged Shiner with a mission to meet up with one of their agents, who was a horse named Maxine. Vertos was nice enough to come along with Shiner to find this horse, and they did, walking right in front of their house, which is Troll Skull Manor. Aaron, Faith, and Dreamy set up upon a mission after buying some baked goods to meet the rest of the neighbors that we have, which were the metal shop workers. So we had the Bent Nail. They went to the Bent Nail, Steam and Steel, the Q Crown, which I called it Q Crown because I couldn't pronounce the whole name.
Corellian's crown.
Corellian's Crown,
Or Corolon, as it's said.
Coralon's Crown, the Bookworm, and the Tiger's Eye, which are our current neighbors. And with this, they set out upon a good faith mission. The only person who didn't want to talk to us was, I believe his name is Tom from Private's Eye.
Vincent was his name.
Vincent. Oh, that's right. Yep. If I scroll up a little bit further in the chat for everybody. So we met Telly, Embrick and Avi, Fala, Rashal, and Vincent from each of those places, and we did some good faith. We have all actually reconvened at the same time, thankfully, and Shiner wrote down that the 2 inside agents working for the other, not Xanathar's guild, it's the Zentarum. I was getting there. Zentarum, which actually is the orc that we saved during session 1 in the bar fight, and a sun elf with green eyes. And we know nothing about that right now, which is unfortunate and also very scary. So that's where we're at. We reconvened back at Troll Skull Manor, and
Hey,
hopefully we'll start to work out deals.
Shiner, can you actually repeat what you just said about the elf? I didn't quite hear that, and I don't remember much about the elf.
A sun elf with golden hair and green eyes. I need to grab my notebook, but that was the description that I remember.
And why do we need him?
Good question.
Excuse my unprofessionalism.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm like, shit.
How do you teleport that far?
Ah!
That's the face guy.
Shina has his notebook. Yes,
So
it
wait,
was.
Okay, so why
That-
are we looking for him? I forget why we're looking for this dude.
Mert gave the mission to Shiner.
Oh, it was Mert's mission. That's why I don't remember.
He said that he'd be stopping by later. So we know that the gold hair, it is a gold hair, green-eyed sun elf, and Yagra, the half-orc, are hiring spies to rid of Zentarum members, which Shiner thought was interesting because she's apparently part of the Zentarum.
We got a drawing for that.
Yes, you did. Here,
And
let me
the,
put it back on
research.
screen.
Yagra Stonefist.
Oh, that's right. It was Yagra.
What's arm wrestler? Hope you're stronger than you look. Yeah,
That's the thing she says.
You're not that strong. No, but I have a dreamy.
Yes. That's me.
So that's where we last left off.
She was our ally. We can just go talk to her, right?
We don't have to. Mert just wanted me to gather the information that Maxine had. He said he would come to me.
Can you
And
share this with the party?
Mert told me that exactly. You guys went off to the concessions. Vertos stayed with me, and that's what we both heard. Mert said, I was like, well, where do I find you? And Mert said, I'll find you.
Ah, he's here.
He has arrived.
All he missed was the recap of the last session. Ryan, is there anything you need to know?
Yes, I was padding.
Ryan, hi,
Yes, that was the
Ryan.
objective.
Not that I recall. No. All
Perfect.
The main thing I want to remember from the last session, you had to talk to a horse.
Why? Why is that everybody? Everybody wants to remember that I talked to a horse.
Yes,
Well,
that's all,
you.
that's all you did. Yes.
It's all I did. I literally talked to a horse. Everybody thought it was weird that I talked about its beautiful mane.
You also stroked its mane and like looked into its eyes and like
Because,
practically gave it
hold
children.
up. How would you have approached that scene? Walk up to the woman and gone, excuse me, miss. I need to talk to your horse. You're on mute.
Ah, fuck! You did it well. You were just too good. It sucked.
Oh, no, that's because, you know that TikTok filter, which I thought would be a fun challenge for our next thing of just use the TikTok filter to put to get your stats and thing. And it was like, here's your perfect D&D class. And it was an Eladrin Bard. And I was like, I play this already.
Got you.
All I did was find my home.
Anyway, in present time, Shiner, Veritos, you have returned home. Arn, Faith, Dreamy, you are walking back to the Troll Skull Manor with an empty basket of bread. Or an empty basket that was full of bread. That is no longer full of bread.
What's that
You know,
smell?
this was a pretty good. I'm just saying, Arn and Dreaming, this was a pretty good deal. Not only did we get all that fucking bread and we smooched out to everybody, now we have a free basket to put shit in. This is our first piece of furniture in our new home. Like, do you know
God
how legendary
damn it.
this fucking basket is?
You could
What are we gonna fill it up with?
store all your alcohol in it.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Maybe we'll maybe we can put some like ice in it and put like little tiny mini bottles for a cheaper price in it as like a to-go kind of thing for our bar, or like right outside our doors when we get up, just insta morning beer. 5-hour energies, but morning
Well,
beers.
we know how good of an idea the morning beer was last time, right?
Okay, to
When
be
you-
fair, I'm not going to be hiking up a mountain every fucking day.
I mean, you might.
I am literally going to
I hope
have
not.
you. I'm going to
That
make you
sounds
wake
like
up
hell.
Vertos every morning. So this way you have to always climb that second set of stairs.
Please, the smoker's lung is no joke.
That's probably what Shiner Tar takes in. Shiner's probably just like on the porch with like that long ass pipe. Just it's a good day for. What the fuck was I doing again? Oh right, nothing.
I told you to puff a little bit less, dear. You're just going to black out.
I'm not doing.
Oh, there he goes.
There we go. Okay.
What do you call it?
All right.
Well, anyway, back on track.
I wonder if the others' mission went as well as ours did. It feels like ours was pretty small, but you knew quite a bit of people in this town, and I didn't realize that you were so popular within the city.
I wouldn't call knowing 2 people in this town knowing a lot of people.
So close together in this area code, that's pretty popular.
They just hear. I wasn't trying to have sex with the horse, Vertos.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Sure.
Shiner's home.
Wait, why
Let's
were
see
you
it.
trying to fuck a horse?
I was. God damn it. Never mind.
See?
Vertos, was he trying to
brought this
fuck
on
a horse?
yourself.
I trust you explicitly.
That horse
That's what
talked,
he
and you
was.
knew it.
I know nothing.
No, I'm pointing at Vertos.
It did talk.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Especially you, Nappa.
Hey.
Deep cut.
What?
I knew where he was going with that, so I could fit. I knew I was going to be able to finish it all.
The problem, I'm trying to keep to such a specific accent for Shiner, and I keep dipping into Dragon Ball Z abridged Vegeta, and I really don't mean to.
Just run
Yes, you
with it.
do.
Just run with it. It works.
Eventually, like, I want Shiner to learn, like, the final flash for no fucking reason.
I had to scroll back up to find because I had to remember what numbers I had for my divination. 3 and 6.
Oh, ugh.
No, that's good to
Yeah.
fuck over 2 different enemies.
Also,
absolutely.
To
a
fuck them
quick
twice.
a quick appreciation for Roll20 finally getting a dark mode. Good job, guys.
Oh my god, it's so nice.
Beautiful.
It's so great.
So
I don't know
nice.
why it's suddenly so much easier to read everything, but it really is.
Magic the Dungeoning, now in dark mode.
Yeah, like,
Forever.
I haven't set in dark mode. It's just better for me. Like it's too much brightness even for me after getting getting LASIK surgery. It still just hurts the eyes.
Hey, Jasper,
Oi.
can I refund that set of thieves tools that I bought?
The character sheets too.
Sure, why?
I realized that I still had the bar money on me.
What money?
Remember that collection of money I got from the chest down behind Nihilor? We were gonna use that for the bar. That's what I spent. So I'd like to refund the thieves tools so that we have our money back.
Tell him no.
Wait, you're gonna get rid of the thieves' tools? The one tool we may need?
Unless one of you want to buy it for me. Unless one of you want to buy it for me.
I will put in
How
to
much
get
was
you
it?
some thieves' tools so we can get indoors.
I spent I got it talked down to 20 gold.
I mean, I have 10 gold, so
I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
they didn't just update to a dark mode. Everything looks way nicer.
the
right.
character sheets are much more like clean.
Yeah.
My favorite
The
color is
lettering
purple,
feels
and
nice.
everything looks purple, so I am totally for it.
Oh, look, it's purple for me as well.
I know, it's great. Yeah, everything definitely feels a lot nicer.
Oh yeah, and
It's
it's running smoothly
sleeker.
for you too.
Didn't mean to roll that.
Well, you did,
I can
and
put
I'm intimidated.
in. I can if we all. How much gold does everybody have? If we all
10.
put in.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, it's okay, Dreamy.
Dreamy.
We know. We're not gonna make you give us
I
the
have
last
no
gold
gold.
you have.
Bill, dude, keep the thieves tools. It happens.
Yeah.
I have no
Are you
gold,
guys
however,
sure?
I do have some
I'm
Electrum.
cool with it.
I
Yeah,
could,
because we can take time. We can take time to like build
If
up
we
stuff
get-
for the bar, but we need the thieves tools, so we need you to have it.
If we get this bar up
Who
and
locked us
running,
out of the
I have a-
casket out?
I have a feeling we're gonna make money back in hand over fist.
Yeah,
It
right
was-
now,
If
like
this happens, I have no
yeah,
idea what's gonna happen.
yeah,
with this
that
bar.
big money pile we put in the back of our thing to start our thing. That's now our party funds and stuff like that. So we will, of course, use it to do the bar, but we want to make sure our party needs are taken care of first. That way, none of us die and none of us are outside the bad guy's door that we can't get in.
I'll just kill the next collections, dude. It's fine.
Okay, add a character. I thought party funds was like party funds instead
No.
of like.
I thought the same thing. I thought the same
Instead of
thing.
Party.
No, the party funds.
Cause like that's what Faith would think.
Hold up. We're 20 minutes into this and we haven't gotten anywhere. We should probably really get on this get on the thing. I'm so sorry,
No,
Jasper.
no.
Oh,
It
we
is-
are. We're discussing whether you have tools or not.
It is less prep for me in the long run.
So, all right. So I'm gonna keep the thieves' tools then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just take it out of the party fans. We'll use it by potions and creams for syphilis. I don't know.
So next on the shopping list is beer, right?
Yes, we could.
Ale.
Ale.
Shit.
Yeah, you guys have to. You guys still have to have those meetings with the different guilds to see if you can procure agreements.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's see how much debt we can accumulate in one session.
Well, I'm probably gonna have to wait here for Mert. Hopefully he shows up soon. It's the
Do we
only.
have an actual before we actually start asking these people and trying to look to get funding from them. Do we know like the theme of our bar or what we're going to be selling them? That way they give us the money we want. That is something. What kind of theme do we want for our bar, you guys?
Oh, I was gonna bullshit my way through it.
Oh, but you can't just bullshit
have your whole life.
investors. You see,
Irish
if you tell an
pub.
investor one thing and they don't like what they're seeing, they'll pull that fund in.
Irish pub.
A lavish pub.
Is there a such thing
Irish.
as an Irish pub in Waterdeep?
Oh, no, probably
I have no
That
problem
would be a
either.
dwarven pub.
A
dwarven pub.
We don't have any dwarven people like here. I feel like that's just copy.
I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to have a theme. What's the closest bar around here that's not us?
Yeah, what's the name of our bar? What are we gonna name it, you guys? You can't just go to me like, what's our bar name? Everyone, quick.
The Guild
The
Hall.
Rusty Nail.
Well,
Ooh.
currently it's Troll Skull Manor.
The Guild Hall.
Well,
All adventurers looking to get registered to do anything will end up here accidentally. Oh, the Guild Hall. Yeah, it's there. It's over that way. I've seen anime. I know how this works.
You know, actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea to attract customers, and especially we are adventurers, so we know the needs of other adventurers and the kind of foods and kind of places they would need to get going. Maybe eventually seeing if we can get a job board installed in
Still
here
here, just eating.
would attract more adventurers and more customers to our doors.
I think the problem is we need to hire somebody for that, and we can work on that one later. However, let's go inside and talk about names. I'm done being outside for the day.
Can you still smell the musk?
Probably.
Horse musk.
So as you walk inside, you notice that a bunch of the chairs have been kind of knocked over and a couple of the tables have been tipped aside.
Who left the door open?
We put beware of dog on the door. No one would be dumb enough to enter. I'm looking around at the. I'm looking around at.
Oh, the
All
dog
right.
must have done it.
Investigation.
It's
Investigation.
But stop!
Can I take an investigation check?
Certainly.
Can I do that too?
Or would
I
you like
mean-
to assist me or should I assist you?
I just want to roll my own roll.
No problem.
Just go to the tiger's eye, fists blazing.
Haha, good thing you're rolling.
Oh,
can I
13.
roll? I'm not gonna roll good.
no, it's okay. Roll.
All
We're
right,
all,
gang, let's get up and check the clues.
yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna use the
all
power of assumption.
yeah, we're all
and,
just looking
the
around like
tiger's
what
eye.
happened to our house. Why is the music changing? Stop that.
So,
What's
Why
with the
fuck is
battle music?
changing? Why?
so as you guys fan out around Troll Skull Manor, kind of looking for intruders or miscreants that may have caused any sort of damage, it is with Dreamy or with a 16 on her investigation roll that you find scratched in to the floor right at the foot of the stairs is the words "get out," as if they were like kind of like clawed into the ground or like with a knife kind of like written in.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
What's oh? Did you find something?
Look, here, on the floor.
Nope, don't see a thing.
I run over there and look at it.
Now that's been pointed out to you, you can find it.
Oh, all right. Oh, what's that?
I'm gonna put my hand. I'm gonna kind of like rub my hand over. Does it feel like it was like with a knife, or does it feel like it was with like claws?
Give me an insight check, actually. Or no, intelligence check.
Would it be more maybe survival?
Not in
Yeah.
this case, at least.
Oh, okay, damn.
Okay.
You said what?
Darn.
An intelligence? No, it's okay. An intelligence check. Faith
Yes.
is smart. She has a +1.
It was definitely whatever it was certainly sharp, but you can't really tell because it was hasty and messy.
I can't tell what was used to cut it, but it was pretty in a hurry. It might still
I'm
be around.
curious. This place has been abandoned, right?
Yes.
Did we hear any potential that it might be haunted?
We did.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we specifically know that the last people that were in here died.
Wait, really?
Yeah, wasn't that what happened? He,
No,
like,
they went
didn't
missing and
hold
they
us?
were never found.
What did
Jasper
not
knowledge history
Floon, what
on
did, yeah, what was
on
it
Troll
Floon
Skull
told?
Manor?
Troll, yeah, go ahead. Give me a knowledge history check.
I will. I can't assist with that.
I said knowledge history for Savage Worlds. I meant to say history check, regardless.
I cannot assist because I am not from here,
liking.
so I would not know.
Oh.
Whoa, what the hell? Whoa, that's still a 14.
With a 14, you do, since you've like lived here for a majority of you know that like back when you were in your youth, you know that like Troll Skull Manor was this kind of like the talk of this part of the town in Northward. This sort of kind of happened in place from back in the day where adventurers would come in, have a drink, maybe rest up in a couple of the rooms upstairs, kind of like rent them. It was kind of like a fantasy B&B, sort of. Yeah, that was quite successful. And then one day it closed its doors and fell into disrepair. Whether it was
never
from
reopened. Okay.
yeah, whether it was
Okay.
from like people just not being able to pay the money, or if the owners decided this venture wasn't profitable, but for some reason it just closed down, and it's been like this until you guys opened it up.
Wow.
Okay, somebody didn't want us here.
Someone or something.
Can I do a perception check and start scanning everywhere to make sure there's nothing like in like the corners of our walls or in anything like that?
Actually,
I'm
Aaron
now
goes to check
Faith
his
is
room.
now actively has her Faith actively has her spear out and her crystal in the other hand and is starting to scan the rooms.
Gotcha. Give me a perception check as you look around.
Everyone be on guard. Whoever came in and left us this very great message
Aaron
may
actually
not be
walked off
gone
like, I'm
yet.
gonna go check my room.
That's actually not a bad idea. Shiner will check his room, and I draw my rapier.
Stay close to one another.
Kind of, as you walk up to your room,
Excuse me?
you try to open the door, and as you kind of like push it open, it slams shut in your face.
Me?
Yes.
What the hell? Oh. Come on, perception, Jesus Christ, girl.
I do.
So I'm at
He's
my
not a navigator.
door. Was my door right here or right there? Okay. I go. I knock.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but did I need permission?
Knocking.
No response.
I'm gonna start heading up.
I check the doorknob. Is it still unlocked?
It is unlocked, but it is cold to the touch.
Up here, I think I'd be right here.
I'm staying near Dreamy and following her where she goes.
Okay, so I stand back at who's the closest room to me. So who's going? Okay, so Vertos is above me.
I'd say Veritas would be.
So as Vertos is going up the stairs, I go, Vertos, come here.
Am I above you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you're on the same floor as him.
Oh, okay. I go, Vertos, come here.
I believe I'm on the floor right above
I
you, Jeff.
I go, there's someone or something in my room.
Hmm.
And I go,
Do you want me to kick the door down?
I was gonna open it with Mage Hand. The doorknob's cold to the touch. I then get behind you and I go,
I could do detect
Hold on.
magic.
Oh, he can do detect magic.
Yes, I could.
but for him to not waste a spell slot, it takes 10 minutes.
That's fine as long as you guys stay around him. Don't let him be alone.
I mean,
I'm afraid he's gonna get ganked.
Yeah, boys, you got a gnome wizard who has to do this shit. So like, I can do it either way. I'll use a spell slot. I don't give a fuck.
I think we've got it, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So then I cast Mage Hand and I open the door that way.
You slowly open the door, and it's still not very well oiled from being in disrepair. But you look into your room, and did you leave anything in your room that was like a personal belonging?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
one of my 2 notebooks.
You find pages ripped out of it and strewn all over the room.
No, not his poetry book.
It would have so it would be the notebook that had, because I keep my information notebook on me at all times. My book of my poetry and about my family is the one I would have left behind. What pages are missing?
None of them are missing,
just
although
ripped apart.
Veritos and Shiner give me an insight roll.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I am going to go ahead and that's what happened. I gave Vertos Bardic Inspiration last session. I am going to give him another Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, apparently I'm rolling with advantage.
You can go ahead and roll Bardic Inspiration if you so choose. Insight.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
So that,
I mean,
I
we-
got a 10, and then what
No,
is it?
yeah, 'cause we always took the
Yes.
one.
Yeah, it's D6. Hey!
That's a 15.
There you
Vertos, what languages do you speak?
go. Common, primordial,
That's it?
and goblin.
Ah. So you can tell that the pages are arranged in a kind of a strange way, as if they're spelling out a word. They're not strewn randomly, but they seem to be like in some sort of script. You can't decipher what it says, though. It doesn't.
Do
It's in
I
a language you don't speak.
Do I recognize the script at least?
You do recognize the script. It's
Okay.
Elvish.
Could you point it out to me?
Yeah, I'll point it out to Shiner.
You notice that in Elvish it says the word leave.
Well, somebody really doesn't want us here. In Elvish, it
Right.
says leave.
Can I go
Um,
to my room?
Certainly. Faith, do
Okay.
you go with her?
Yeah, I am tailing her and I'm kind of like walking with my back to her and walking backwards. And I'm looking around everywhere, like this superstitious fuck is like, all right, what the fuck is going on?
You kind of like looking side to side, and it's not often that Faith you feel a chill, but as you're kind of like moving up the stairs, you feel like this sensation in your spine.
What the
Ooh.
fuck is going on?
Do I feel anything?
Ghost, motherfucker, ghost.
Whatever it was, it seems undeterred. Faith was behind you; you didn't see it.
Okay.
Rainy, something's fucking weird's going on here.
What do you mean?
Have your axe at the ready.
Mall, but okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Have your maul at the ready.
They used my poetry to spell out leave. Fuck
I
these
go
people.
to try open my door.
Your door opens just fine.
Okay. Do I see anything unusual in my
The
room?
only thing you notice is that the hook you put up is on the floor.
Not the Hercules hook.
Not the hook.
They just went blink and pop it in.
Oh, there's nothing to mess around in here besides this hook. Poop.
Is like the little hole still perfect, or is it like a tear? Like, do they like rip it out of the wall?
They like ripped it out of the wall.
Fuck, there's like a big old hole in your wall now.
So, all right. Okay. Oh, is my window open?
No. If you left it open, yes. If you did not, then no.
Okay.
Do I see like any markings on the floor or on the other furniture?
Just the crack in your window from earlier.
Ugh.
Could I check my room?
Sure.
I
Can try
go
to
with him to
close
check
my
his room.
window?
Oh, your window was already closed, Dreamy. It was
Oh.
just, they had like a fracture in it
Ah,
from something
Okay.
being thrown from the inside.
got it. Well, I tried to put my wall hook up, thank you, since it was disturbed.
I would have collected my
Okay.
poetry book, and when Vertos walks off, I go, "Where are you going?" And when he says his room, I follow him. Because I go,
That's-
something doesn't want us here.
Now, did Faith see my hook disturbed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like, all right, hun, let's check out my room. She's going to go and start marching over to her room with her like fucking like crystal in front of her at the ready.
All right. So, Vertos and Faith, you head into your sort of individual rooms.
I'll follow Faith.
I feel so fucking safe.
Is the only way into her room to go around through the other two common rooms?
Yes.
You could also jump off the balcony.
Literally, literally, you say I had to go through this door,
First
then
of
through
all,
this door,
jump.
then over here, and then here is the main door.
Nice.
I stole a fireman's pole. I don't care.
That could be an attraction.
Yeah. Fireman's pole into Faith's room.
This is where the fun stuff happens.
She just imagine like spinning down the column.
Okay.
She forgot that she has her horns like are too far out. She spins around, slams, gets stuck in the building. Ah!
Wait, I must have missed something. Wait, where's my front bedroom door? Just right here, right?
Yeah.
Right, but this right here is a solid wall.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
have to
Oop.
renovate another door at some place.
Yeah, multiple doors. Yeah.
I'm gonna step away for just a second. Sorry, folks.
Which we got.
So, Faith, you go to open your door. Was there anything in your room that you left behind during your journey?
I would say, yeah, like her like nice jewelry, her hair stuff, her yeah, she like started making herself at home, like random shit that she found on her adventures. Like it's like she had it all up in her room.
It's somehow even more of a mess in here than it was before.
Oh, not much is different. But somebody touched my fucking bracelets.
Your piles of stuff that was a curated piles of stuff is now a non-curated pile.
Oh my
of
god,
stuff.
this is a fucking nightmare.
And a couple of your necklaces are like tangled in each other.
Oh,
It's gonna be like an afternoon to untangle
damn it.
them. It's a mess.
Oh no.
I look at I'm looking around. Do I see like any footprints? Do I like see? I'm gonna like walk around in a circle, tracing my hand around on all the walls.
Give me an investigation check.
Dreamy, help me
Hmm.
out here.
Sure. If my mouse would move.
Vertos, after we do your room, I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna be that person.
That's
I
a 4.
would like to note I was the first one to
okay.
suggest this, and I'm so far the last to actually examine their room.
A
You'll
4!
I had a feeling Jasper was waiting for something.
You find nothing.
Faith is too fucking spooked. It's like, oh my god, I don't deal with fucking ghosts and shit. This is fucked
The bad
up.
part is you both rolled a 4, but in retrospect, you rolled a 3 with a +1 modifier. Shad rolled a nat 4, 0
Yup.
modifier.
Good lord.
God damn it.
Wait,
I have a
Aaron
feeling
found nothing?
No,
Oh, no, I haven't gotten to Arn yet.
Aaron hasn't.
Okay.
I was the first one suggesting it, and yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna blast something. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm preparing a spell.
Vertos, would you like to open your door?
Yes, I would.
And
Well,
it's,
Dreamy would like to help organize Faith's mess.
Thank
It's
you.
gonna take a while. You open your door, and as soon as you see the fire go out, as if it was lit, lighting the room.
Oh. Well, I'll go further into the room then.
Oh Jesus!
White boys be
Any
like,
more fire?
No, the fire is out. You do
All
kinda
right.
still see the smoke from it, though.
Shiner's like, was that a fucking fire?
Gonna go up my ladder.
Strangely, what occurs to you is that there was no kindling in that fireplace.
I want to examine the fireplace, but I know I'll get pushed the fuck in.
Do it.
roasted
Do it.
alive. You'll be
I'm
like a
checking the
beautiful
tower.
like.
I
insect or
investigate.
something.
He goes the tower. I investigate the fireplace.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll, and
On top of that,
tower.
when I go to investigate the fireplace, I actually take out my notebook that has pages ripped out of it, and I go to 2 open pages, and I set down a quill and pen. And as Shiner investigates it, he goes, "Well, I know you don't want us here. Could you explain why?" And then I will investigate. He's trying to communicate with the spirits in the room.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would offer you a flat 6, but there you go.
20 for investigation.
You look at the fireplace, and you immediately notice that there are just handprints all over the ash where someone may have like touched the fireplace.
Yeah, we had to get this motherfucking place blessed. Marathos, we need your group.
I hate ghosts.
Really?
So as I come back up from like, there's handprints. That's weird.
Several. Although it's all the same size.
All the same size.
Left and right hands, though.
Left and right hands. Okay. When so I called out to the spirit like,
It's gonna trigger
the
me.
book's there if you want to communicate. While I investigate the fireplace, when I come back up, is there anything written in it?
Just the words in Elvish again. I don't want you here. As if scribbled by like a 5-year-old holding the pen like with this sort of grip.
Also, hey babe, you never updated the title for Twitch.
Oh no.
Fuck me.
I mean, technically, aren't we still technically doing side quests? partially, so I think it's okay.
Can you type in ghosts? Exclamation
No, I
point.
think we already actually had a
question mark,
title come
exclamation
up
point.
on the YouTube one, so.
We had
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
noticed that. By the way,
I fixed the YouTube one, and oh wait, edit stream info. Got this. You guys keep
Great.
going.
Veritos, you get to the top of your tower just fine.
I'll just go back down then.
I look over to Dreamy. Hey, let's go. We should go find Arin. I don't want him to be alone.
Arin, you
Ours
headed
about
to your room?
to blast something.
Yeah. I want to go. Like, I want to proceed. Me and Dreamy. I want us to be on the way to start finding Arin. Like, while he's doing his thing. That way, we're
Okay.
closer to him.
Arin, so you open your door and go into your room.
Indeed.
You die.
What did you leave in here?
Books. Bunch of books.
They're all knocked over. Any stacks you had are just strewn open.
They mixed up your alphabetized thing and put them back.
Arin's OCD kicks in and he's very angry.
As you like walk into the room to go organize everything up again, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, dick.
How do we get there? Because we would have already started.
I mean, I'm proficient with it, so I'm okay. I'm gonna roll.
Wizards are proficient in wisdom?
15.
Yeah, intelligence.
Wisdom and intelligence? Okay.
So
Alright.
this chill comes over you and you freeze for just a moment. Something like lurches you, like pushes you towards the window, but not strong enough to like shove you out of it. But thank God you caught yourself before anything else dire would happen.
I'm just charging up shocking grass in my hand and turn around and I imagine like Faith and Dreamy probably get to my room with me like the lightning coursing in my hand.
Yeah, we're coming up this. We're currently coming up the stairs, and we're like, "Hey, Arn, shit's weird up here."
I'll kill you!
You flinch, and the shocking grass leaps from your fingers onto the doorknob for just a second.
Faith.
Oh my God! Wait, yeah. What do I have to roll to know if I'm holding the doorknob or not?
Actually, give me high or low.
Oh, I was gonna percentile it.
Hi.
So as you go to reach for the doorknob, you see like a spark fly off of it, and you reel back in like surprise.
Arn, you okay? I'm gonna Dreamy, kick down the door.
No.
do you want me to?
Yeah, kick down the door.
No, don't kick down the door. No, don't kick down the door.
You
hear
sure?
Arin-
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna kick
you
down
hear-
the door.
No, don't kick down the door.
We kick down the door. We kick it open.
Do I have to roll for that?
Ari
Let's
just
be
gets
real.
fucking knocked across the
Give me
room.
an athletics check.
There's a
Want me
lightning
to,
above me.
or-
Dreamy, kick it down. I think it's in trouble.
Jasper, is that me or?
Yeah, give me a contesting strength check.
I looked.
8.
Oh,
You can beat. Ari, you can beat this. You can beat this.
Why did I roll so low?
Oh, Arn!
So
The
Dreamy-
Hercules, Arn!
So before you go to kick down the door, Arin pulls the door up and your foot hits air.
I thought you were saying
Does she do
it's
that thing
me.
where she jumps really hard down? She's like, oh. You feel that shockwave? Have y'all ever done that before? It fucking hurts your knees and shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like lose my balance as trying to kicking open the door, and I just like smush Arwen.
Oh, okay. I help them both up. Come on, let's get off the door. Let's off the gnome. Get off the gnome. Don't skitch him to death.
I'm sorry. Faith told me to do it.
Aaron gets up. Death. Pie. Snoo snoo.
I'm a married man.
Thick thighs kill lives.
Oh god.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That happens.
Because let's be honest, Dreamy's gonna have the thickest thighs.
Oh my god.
Out of this group, yes.
Verto's close
The
second.
what was the lightning about? Is everything okay? And she like peeks in now with her
He just shocking grass you.
looking around.
Yeah.
Oh god, that happened.
Ara's gonna either have an I told you so moment first or a I'm gonna fucking kill us moment.
Yeah. Probably.
It's gonna be the kill you guys moments probably versus the other one. He's jumpy. He very jumpy.
Did you see something?
No, but something tried to push me out the window.
Something tried to put. She like now like she stands like on the other side, like away from the window. Fuck.
Can I check my walk-in closet?
Sure.
And
Aw,
18 goblins are just in there.
Aaron just
kobolds in
like,
a trench coat.
Aaron
Wearing a
just
trench coat.
looks at all his books on the floor. You're like, son of a bitch. I had these alphabetized.
Oof, that's rough, bud.
And it wasn't just alphabetized by title. It was by author.
Ooh. That's a whole kind of intellectual.
Especially with
powerful
D&D
power
names.
stand.
Indeed.
A lot of X's.
Oh yeah. All right then. So yeah, this shit's haunted.
Oh.
This shit's haunted.
Hey, can I shout out another Magic the Dungeoning property real quick while we're on stream?
What?
Ryan was upset because in Campaign May Cry, he plays a character called Xander, spelled Xander. It was just confirmed that the 5 demons that lead the Streets of New Capenna family, that is indeed the 5 leaders. So Xander leads the Grixis gang.
Yeah.
Grixis gang.
Oh, I have to play Grixis now for New Capenna.
Oh, hey, wait up, hold up.
Nah, that literally has my character's name. Nah, hell no. I'm playing Grixis.
I've been
I just
Grixis
want-
since we started this train.
I just want him to be a sniper demon and just throw this whole thing into chaos.
I'll win that fight.
You want to start a riot?
Anyway, so Veritos, for just a moment when you open up the door, you see a form like look at you, then quickly vanish through the floor. But you catch a glimpse of something that looks like this.
Ha!
Well.
Okay.
Shit.
It was just like for a second caught in the beam of sunlight, and then it just.
Do I see him do that? Like, do I?
know, but you
well,
can see him
Vertos,
jump.
do you jump? Would you be like, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just a ghost. It's fine.
Shiner starts the Scooby-Doo run. Ghost. Shiner just leaps into your hands. Ah! Well, all right.
She didn't leave.
Well, I think we know what happened to the previous owners. Oh, do you explain that you saw that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shiner closes up his book and he goes, "Is
It
it?
went down.
Oh shit. Everyone!" Oh wait, no. Aaron's room's above, right?
No,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
Aaron-
on 3rd floor.
Aaron is on the top floor.
Arn is directly above us.
Indeed. So maybe the son of a bitch tried to push me out the window and then floated down to give you a scare.
Shiner says, "Verto saw a ghost.
Wait, what?
Also, he hates me, I think."
The ghost?
Yeah, Shiner, when you came downstairs, the first thing he would have showed you is like, "Oh, it's speaking to me, by the way." And when he opens his book, it says, I don't want you here."
Would I know what a ghost would be?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ghosts are just a thing that exists. Do they exist in cities? Not very often. So this is.
It's okay. I think
Yeah.
he likes me. He was trying to warm up my room.
He goes, "Or burn something." I go back through the ashes to see if anything of note is in there.
As you're searching through the ashes, you hear from downstairs, and it causes you to like jump a little bit, hit the back of your head on the top. of the
Aha!
staircase.
Damn it! Son of a
I'm gonna
bitch!
Apparently, someone's at your door.
I'm gonna run down.
Shiner will follow as he's like, "Ah, son of a bitch!"
I'll go too, because I'm the tallest. Do I hear? Wait. Do I hear the knock from the
Oh,
3rd
yeah,
floor?
it ruminates throughout the entire house.
Okay.
All right. Is it this door?
Yeah, it's the tavern door.
Oh, it's the tavern door.
Oh,
So
which
then just meet them
which
outside knocking on the
yeah.
door.
We come around to see somebody knocking on the outside.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, it's over here.
The thing is, Shannon, we have to come from this house, and that house is outside the bar. The stairwell's outside the bar.
yeah. And then you gotta walk around the back to the back
Yeah.
door.
Oh, Semantics.
Oh, right. We walk through the back door. Who's at the front door?
I'm wondering if Aaron and Faith want to join as well.
Faith is pissing herself and will absolutely join the
So
group.
the knock would have made you like jump.
Yeah,
on your
no,
seat,
like
but,
you heard a ah! when the knock was heard.
I swear to God, if I see Volo again, I'm gonna kick him right in the shin.
We all agree that he is not allowed in our bar. He is banned from the bar, right?
No, he's allowed in. I'm just charging him double.
Oh, triple.
Wait, who's banned?
Volo.
Oh.
Triple charge that ass.
Tell me Volo walks in this fucking door, I'll kick him in the shin. I shit you not.
I'll give you 100 gold in a house.
We're not gonna
That's
run down the
haunted.
whole
We
fucking
want
thing.
you want to be on Fear Factor? Well,
Hold on. In all fairness, might not be haunted. This thing might have been sicked on us.
Nah, I think this bitch haunted.
Aaron and Faith, do you want to join them downstairs?
I decline.
You're staying upstairs by yourself?
Indeed, I'm going. Aaron is meticulous. He's gonna get his books back in order. Even
First
though
things
Spectre-
first, of course.
even though
Oh
Faith
my
will
Spectre's an
God.
asshole.
in that case, Faith will stay with him.
So Shiner, Dreamy, Vertos, at the front door, you see what seems to be a halfling gentleman with mutton chops and these very bushy eyebrows. They seem to be holding like a book or a ledger with them as they wait for they're towards the front door. As soon as they see you like round the corner, he's like, ah, there you are.
Can I help you?
He holds out a hand. Broxley Fairkettle of the Innkeepers Fellowship.
Oh, wonderful to meet you. Shine a freight.
Yes, I was sent on the behalf of one Neverember gentleman.
Renar. Oh.
Yes.
We're having a little bit of an issue right now, and we would not feel comfortable inviting you in, putting you in danger, so...
Oh, no, I just need a moment of your time. I don't mean to intrude. I'm sure that renovations are going to cost quite a bit, and I'm sure it's unsightly in there. I remember this place was quite the top.
Oh,
of the
it's
town.
more so that we need an exorcist.
Exorcist.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll take care of
Or,
it,
or
I
a
think.
priest of some sort.
Well, I am kind of busy today, so let me just get this out of here relatively quick. So I'm brought aware that you would like to join the circuit of inns and taverns in the town of Waterdeep.
Yes, we would, actually.
Did Reno ever disclose to you the exact responsibilities, taxes, fees, and other duties due to you by the rest of the guilds?
We weren't 100%... Hold on, so do we not have to pay for any of this out of pocket? We just put this on a tab and pay it back as we go?
Oh, no. There is definitely an upkeep cost and down payment. Plus, renovations is going to cost you quite a bit.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the house, thinking about the ghost, and just going, yeah, that sounds about right. Is there any chance we could personally set up an appointment for this mission for this discussion later on?
He looks up at his book. He reads his ledger, kind of eyes browsing a little bit. How about say 2 days from now?
2 days from now sounds wonderful. Thank you so much. And your name again was?
Broxley Fairkettle of the Fellowship of Innkeepers. He has a little index card he hands you.
I take that.
It's written his name, the Fellowship of Innkeepers, and an address on the card in this very flowy penmanship language.
Broxley Faircastle?
Kettle.
Oh,
There you go.
what's that you gave us?
It's a card.
Business card.
Effectively, it's very quick
what?
information, so you don't have to introduce yourself or tell them multiple things over and over again. They can hold on to this and they'll know everything.
Oh. Neat. I take it.
Shiner will hand it to Dreamy since she seems interested. You hold on to that, Tia.
Good luck with your haunting, I suppose.
Oh,
If you need
yes.
a good exorcist, I can recommend a few, actually. Well, one in particular.
And that would be?
I believe her name is Eva, I think. She goes by Madam Eva. She should be in a caravan outside of town, not far from here.
Motherfucker.
Madam Eva. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Shiner turns the business card. He takes the business card from Dreamy real quick. Sorry, yeah, but a second. Writes Madam Eva on the back, and he hands it back to her. He goes, "Don't lose that, please."
It's shiny. I won't.
Out of character, I know that name.
Yes, I believe they are a traveling band of caravanners, and they're making a stop sometime outside the north gate, towards the high road. We walk about, say, a mile or two. They're just the small encampment right there.
Ryan, where do we know that name from?
Drahan.
They would not be here. Barovia, it's its own separate dimension.
Yes, but you can leave Barovia.
Yeah.
I don't think. I thought Madam
Barovia
Eva.
is a good memory.
I thought Madam Eva
nope,
wasn't part of that. I thought that was somebody else.
Nope. I remember we just finished the Curse of Strahd campaign actually on our end over here, and I'm just like, oh shit, she can leave, and then she comes back. That's cool as fuck. Just tell me, Madam Eva.
Bitch is all powerful. She don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, she's the one who does the tarot. She's the one who can redo the tarot reading. That's right. I do remember her.
Oh, and it's dependent on like what companion you get and blah blah blah.
Yes, yeah. So she can give you a second one if you so choose.
Yeah. I remember
Gotcha.
that. Trust me.
That feel when you prank your entire party into playing Curse of Strahd again.
Oh, I will do that again, no problem. You could have me play.
This party would actually not do too bad. We're actually a pretty balanced party.
Yeah, but you would all be very upset.
Yeah.
I'll be so
As
fucking
as
upset.
people, yes. As players, Shiner would hate it. He'd just be like, "How the fuck do I get to the Feywild from here?"
Faith just totally afraid. It goes, Veritos doesn't act. Well, I mean, Veritos gets to monster hunting, but he doesn't need to bring any of them home. Arn, who, has a wife and kids here.
It's
No
okay
kids,
if I don't bring
no
them home
kids,
as
no
long
kids.
as I can enslave them.
What the fuck?
Speaking of which,
It's like that
I
one
have
cool
two
chick
You and
walking-
Aaron are gonna have a long.
No, you cannot enslave the ghost.
Wait,
I have two
y'all are about to
questions.
age me right now, but it's like that one cool chick in Walking Dead who has like the zombies on chains in front of her wherever she
Michonne.
goes and wields a katana.
Yep,
Like
Michonne.
that's just gonna be Vertos and Curse of Strahd.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh no.
I drink one
Uh,
session and this is bullshit.
Okay, what were we gonna say, Veritos?
So, do I know anything about capturing these kinds of creatures?
Ghosts for you is always the esoteric. Hunting them and exercising them, you know a couple of people who can do that, a couple of people who hunt ghosts, but capturing ghosts or taming ghosts is relatively an unknown process. As
Okay,
in,
so nothing.
anytime
I've
a
learned.
ghost is removed, they either pass on or they're consigned to oblivion.
Okay, so nothing from either family or church.
Unfortunately, not.
Rip.
They're really good at removing
Rip.
ghosts, so maybe we've got a few avenues there, but.
Okay, so then
Wait, does
Ava
that-
it is.
Yeah, wait, does that mean does Vertos family know Adam Ava and stuff?
Incredibly unlikely, but probably not. Roxy just, Roxy's, he's aware of, a rumor.
So then Shiner sits down his book again. And he calls out to the spirit. He goes, well, now that that's done, he sets his book down on the bar, puts out the ink and pen again, flips open to another new page. Is there any kind of agreement we can come to before we try to go get something? Because we find it kind of homey here, and we would like to live here. If we could live in harmony, that'd be great. If not, I don't want to think about it.
No response from anywhere extra-dimensional.
I want to keep him. It could be a selling point.
That's... No, we're not running a haunted house.
Ghost
Haunted
horse.
tavern.
We're not running a haunted tavern either.
Damn.
I feel like it's a little problematic to own someone's soul as a pet.
I mean, not necessarily.
That's a person.
Out of character, IRL, there actually is a haunted Irish bar I believe it's in the U.S. They literally immigrated over from Ireland to the U.S. and the ghost came along with the piece of furniture. They have literally refused to get rid of the furniture and everything, and the ghost is considered family.
No,
Aw.
I'm more talking about Vertos wanting to keep them. I'm like,
I'm just saying it could happen.
let's talk about this, bud.
Befriending a ghost is one thing.
But making a ghost is a whole nother.
Making a ghost
That
is
sounds
weird.
true.
Shiner,
Fight them and stuff.
so do I get the impression that this ghost is no longer talking to me due to the fact that I'm with multiple people?
Give me an insight check.
You were talking it before. Why not now?
You have no
Come
idea. Maybe the ghost
on,
is gone.
Shiner.
Maybe
Dude, I don't think
maybe
I've rolled above. Okay, I rolled 120, but I don't think I've rolled above a 10 besides
It is
that.
just not
Maybe
your night,
mentioning
dude.
Madame Ava's name in their presence, maybe just get rid of it. Maybe they left. Maybe get nothing to worry about, Shiner.
Bullshit.
Shiner would still be worried.
As your voice goes higher in octave and cracks. Got nothing to worry about.
It's probably fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway,
fuck that
so
noise. It
after
ain't-
Broxley leaves,
It ain't fun.
how is the party fare going forward?
I say we go. No.
Have Arn and I.
I say
been
we
okay
reach
in the
out to
room
the
the entire time we're
exorcist.
there?
Um,
Sorry.
yeah,
Just
Shiner.
online.
Shiner goes upstairs to talk to Faith and Aaron.
Yeah, have we been okay this entire time?
You've been pretty okay.
I'm just kind of nervously watching Arn stack his books. Doesn't this like wig you out at all?
Well, you watching me like no, Aaron. When Aaron starts sort of like getting into his like into his scholar mode, he tunes out the world.
Oh yeah, no. I mean to Arn, I'm like, doesn't this whole ghost thing? You don't seem very
No.
rattled for someone whose shit got all knocked over by some dead thing.
No, I'm more so annoyed, so to say.
Shiner comes up behind Faith. All right. It's just me.
I was jumpy. I mean, yeah, I did shocking grasp the door. So
You did what?
not.
Oh, you almost fucking barbecued me. It was great.
God damn it. It's Aaron, we don't beat women. We don't shock them either.
Out of character, I was not getting to go with
I-
that joke.
Shiner would because you'd misinterpret it.
Oh,
What should we call it?
Shit. Aaron, no electrocuting the guests.
Bitch, I live
even
here.
though it's
I
a,
ain't
even
no
if it's a
goddamn
ghost trying to
guest.
push me out a window. Sorry, I'm gonna kill it again.
Look,
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
actually Shiner, that's actually something really important. It's not just leaving behind fucking signs. It tried to throw him out a fucking window. And it might
Oh.
have worked if
And
you
last time
weren't
I
so
checked,
mentally
3 foot
had
tall,
too much
not
mental
that hard.
fortitude.
Oh, I'm aware. I pull out my book and open up to the message it wrote in it.
Do we know anything about how we can get rid of this shit?
Yep, Brooksley Fairkettle was by. Guy belonged to the Innkeepers Guild.
Could I check the cellar?
Sorry, I have to step away for a moment. I will be RP ASAP.
You come with us though, right? I assume.
Indeed, yes.
Okay.
I'll just like Aaron goes like is done. He'll go with you, but I gotta take care of something.
Shiner explains to Faith that Brooksley gave him the name of an exorcist.
Right.
We should go see her, like, now.
Alright, we should bring our money with us. Who knows if she's gonna ask for payments or not.
BT Dubs, I'm
So-
changing my dice color.
Vertos. You go into the cellar, and frighteningly, it's still empty.
Scariest part.
No, the ghost left Ale. How did it get there?
Ghost ale.
In the next room, empty still.
Yes, it's even scarier than the last room.
Damn.
Not
about in the
yours,
corner
or-
here?
Notice a spider kind of crawl into a crevice as you get close.
Vertos. And now we have spiders. Burn
That's
the place to the ground.
I like spiders. I like giant spiders even more.
You are a sad, sad man.
What? You
Um,
can harvest them. They have a lot of useful organs.
So as we all come back downstairs, Shiner's like, we should go see that that exorcist like yesterday.
Did he say where it was?
Yeah, it's a caravan just outside of town.
Okay. That's not that far. That's pretty. We can make it pretty quick.
Hopefully.
It is about like mid-afternoon, so by the time you get there, it might be like evening, and by the time you get back, it'll be even later. So let's see.
Yeah, you know what? Let's
Perfect
fucking
time to
speed walk there
exercise.
because I do not want to fucking sleep in this shit tonight.
Let me see if I can call Maxine and just ride the horse there.
Oh, you're gonna ride the horse there?
God damn it. Use the horse as a means of transportation to get there.
He did it to himself.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
you walked right into that one.
I spoke and my brain went, no.
And if everyone looks closely, they just saw my eyebrow go like, like, oh.
Use the horse as a
Easy
means of
pickings.
transportation to get there. Oh man, if I still had that paper crane.
It's okay. Oren said he'll be right back, so we could start making our way.
Yeah.
All right. So
Agree.
transition to the big map.
Oh,
And
boy.
It does take you quite a while to get outside the North Ward. A little bit of asking around, trying to get to where the caravan is. You notice it's about north down the high road, a little ways. So it's a bit maybe an hour or half an hour of walking. You come upon a caravan where a couple of people have lit a fire. There's some music playing as the sun sets, and there are a bunch of these hooded carts and horses littered around this part of the high road path.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello.
Alright, I guess
A couple people notice you. They kind of wave, as you're they think you're passing by, but as you're approaching, they're just kind of just the reveille kind of pauses for a little bit as they agree to address you.
Shiner bows.
Faith gives her a wave. Good evening, y'all.
Good evening, y'all. One of them walks up.
Jimmy
This
nods.
dark-skinned gentleman with this slicked back hair walks up and says, "Ah, greetings, travelers.
Hey.
What brings you to our fine caravan? Trade? Secrets? Maybe you just wanted to join in the revelry."
That does sound amazing after the night actually that we had, but maybe we can look at some trade or whatever spirits you may have afterwards. But we're having a bit of a spirit problem within our new home, and we've heard that you may have someone in your midst named Madame Ava, who may be able to help us.
So the guy, as you say this, you say the word Madame Eva, his eyebrows raise, and he nods, thinking for a moment. "Oh, you're here to see Madame Eva. Well, it is late. I could ask if she's available, but perhaps we can make some sort of exchange."
Are you looking for gold, or are you?
Oh, no, nothing of the sort. Perhaps, well, my mates here, we just got over here. They're just looking to get the party started. Maybe some, tell us a good story. How about it?
Shit.
As he says this, a couple of people in the back, kind of sitting on the benches, kind of pump their fists and go, "Yeah!"
All right.
I just imagine I'm
Alright.
sitting there and everybody just looks at me and I go, what?
Come on, Shiner. Between you and me, and pretty much everyone here, I'm sure we got a few good story or two within us.
Do you want a story?
I could just charge you some coin.
Shiner steps forward and just goes, "Oh, the things I do to get shit done." Boy, do I really need to make up a story for you right now? Oh, fuck. Yep, okay. The change in music tells me yes.
If you get nervous, I have a story. I'm ready to do too.
So, Shiner steps forward and he sits down and he goes, "Have you ever heard? Dr. Concept says the Slavic accent is tip-top."
Thank you. I was practicing the entire time while I was doing Curse of Strahd earlier this week.
I really want to do a Transylvanian Strahd very badly. Shiner sits down and he goes, "Well, the question really breaks down to what kind of stories do you like to hear? I'm a man from a faraway place. I know stories of old, stories of new, stories of revelry, and stories of gloom."
Dominic, Marcus, what do you think? Something to set the mood or something to keep us awake at night? He looks over to Dominic. Dominic kind of brushes his chin a little bit. Let's say I handle revelry. What can you give me?
Back off in the far old days, there were gods that were worshipped in a place that we don't know about anymore. There were mere thoughts conjured into the greatest of worships that no one could ever foretell ever happening. And it was here that we meet a young satyr, one born of cloven hooves, boring great horns. Was it of the greatest among the revelers? He would party day and night, drink ale and wine from cask and barrel. He wields great spears and also great pipes. As he would prance about and dance around the roaring fires of night, it was here he would prove the satyr's might. His revelry, his partiness, was that so strong that people took him, and he became a god.
Give me a performance check with advantage.
A.
You can use like wedge in Xenagos into my fucking campaign.
Yes, I did. That is a 21.
So you get a couple, people gather around, like leaning over each other, just kind of like listening to your story as you tell it. And after a little while, the main one who was talking to you kind of like looks to his left, looks to his right, sees that everyone's kind of like paying you this close, and just like, all right. Nikolai, show him to Madame Ava's tent.
Thank you very much. I was like, how the fuck do I do this? I was like, shit, the story of Xenagos is literally perfect.
Nice.
I told the story of Xenagos the Planeswalker, who became a god on Theros.
We love it.
He will not be making an appearance in Magic the Dungeoning Season 2.
No, because he's dead.
He is super exiled.
Elspeth stabbed him in the face with a god-killing spear.
Yeah. Anyway, so you are shown the way to Madame Ava's tent. It's not very far, but it's the largest tent in the center of the campment. And as you walk in, the smell of incense and candles just kind of assail you.
Dreamy's very overwhelmed.
You gaze inside the tent. It's got this sort of like amber, almost purplish glow from all the smoke streams, and the floor is littered with pillows with a short kneeling table. And at the back of the room, you see who seems to be like shuffling a couple of these large cards. At the back of them is this older lady, whitish hair and darker skin, and she's got this very sullen expression. As she walks in, her eyes like flash open to greet all of you.
Shiner bows.
Sit. I hear you have a spirit among you.
So are the pillows or spots too small for Dreamy?
You kind of like gather up like maybe like 2 or 3 pillows, kind of like make like yourself a full Dreamy pillow. But there are enough for like.
I sit crisscross applesauce, and you just see like my knees are like overhanging the pillow.
The little half table goes up to like right below the knee.
Good Lord.
Shiner kneels. And he says, we do. We just inherited, I guess that's what you would call it, a building from an associate of ours. I'm gonna kick his ass next time I see him. And unfortunately, we've been dealing with, and he opens up his notebook and he goes, this.
I see. Such an entity is not pleased with your presence there, I think.
Very much so.
What is your aim with such a poltergeist?
We have no idea. We literally inherited it, and we're trying to reopen it and do something new with it. We're adventurers, sure, but is that the life we really necessarily want to have? So we inherited a tavern and thought it might be best to open it back up. Share joy and wealth with the world. And hopefully do something better in the future.
Yes. The world has done you a good turn, and you wish to do it the same. An admirable goal, I'm sure. And this presence is a wall to either find a way around or through.
I'm fine with living coexistently if it's not going to be a shit
you have no way of communing or communicating with such a spirit in a civil matter.
Correct.
And you come to me as a medium, I take it. As an exorcist?
I was recommended to you by Broxley Fairkettle.
We've only been here for one day, and already our name of the Vistani has traveled through all your city.
The Vistani?
She gestures widely. My people.
Would I have ever heard of them before in my travels?
Vaguely.
Also, same, I
You've done
assume, for
business
me.
with a couple of
history
people
check?
who... Yeah, Faith, give me a history check.
May I
Arn,
also
give me
take
a
that?
history check as well.
That's a- yeah,
Dreamy's just here for the ride, man.
I am literally a far traveler.
Oh, damn, that's a 7. Not a good roll for me today. There you go.
16.
If you'll allow it, 21.
So, Faith, Shiner, in your travels around, the Sword Coast across the seas, Faith, specifically for you, you would have met a couple of people who claim to be, ex-Vistani, who are, now kind of as, sort of like rogues or pirates traveling around, just looking for work, real ruffians. Shiner, you would have heard of the term Vistani, kind of just traveling around. So maybe this isn't the first time you've interacted with one of these caravans in your travels. But this specific group you've never really interacted with, but you're familiar with, the name. They are kind of this nomadic people of traders and mercenaries, storytellers. And they do, all sorts of things. You can find them relatively all over the Sword Coast, but every once in a while, any presence of Vistani mysteriously disappears from the Sword Coast, only to return equally as mysteriously.
Ah, that's why you, your ambiance seems so familiar.
She simply nods.
Would you be able to act as a medium on behalf of us? Or perhaps somebody of your troop?
I will do this favor for you in exchange for a favor.
I know a really good horse.
Motherfucker.
To which Shiner would just pipe up and say, how may we repay this favor?
You intend to open this establishment.
Mm-hmm.
All I ask is that you offer free passage to any children of the Vistani you come across. Give them a fair shake, and hopefully they give you a respectful one in return.
That should not be an issue at all.
An agreement of civility.
Absolutely. That is more than doable. Quite frankly, I thought we were going to have to kill something.
Nothing so brash. Perhaps this can be, of course, done without bloodshed. She
Of
begins to
course.
stand from the table.
Shiner will stand as well.
Now then, let us get this done quickly. The hour of night is quickly passing upon us.
We travel back to the bar. Shiner says, you heard none of anything I just said.
So, eventually, with a group of a couple of Vistani, maybe 2 or 3 flanking Madame Ava, you're able to travel back to the Troll Skull Alley, and the group of you sit in the center of the room.
Do you mean
Madame
Troll
Ava
Skull Manor?
requests- Troll Skull Manor, yeah. The alley is the name of the street.
Is it actually? Because I could have swore there was a Harry Potter thing.
It was like Troll...
Troll Skull Alley was
Diagon
definitely a
Alley
Harry
is what
Potter
you
thing,
Diagon
right?
Alley.
Diagon Alley. That's
You're
what it
thinking-
was.
Yeah, you're thinking of
This is
Diagon
Troll Skull
Alley.
Alley.
Yeah, Diagon
God,
Alley.
Metal Fantasy's
Nocturne
the
Alley.
same.
God, you guys, way to date all of us ourselves.
Listen, we're all 20, 30...
I
No.
read those books. Got me through high school. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so Madame Ava requests that, you clear out a small section of floor of tables and chairs.
We'll go ahead and we'll help clear them and shit like that.
I'll do it.
Picks up 17 chairs.
Yup.
When you,
Is it
when
Catholic school again?
I used to pick up 4 chairs in each arm and carry them in front of all the guys just to prove how strong I was compared to them, and that was my church experience. Like, see, I can do it too.
You go home. Ow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see here. What do I want to paint? What do I want to draw?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There.
Everybody be ready as we may have to fight this thing.
Great.
Shiner would have said that to everybody. Shiner's like, oh, be prepared to fight a goddamn ghost.
Yeah, with that I cast Mage Armor.
So Madame Eva simply requests that you all like sit in a circle around her, unjoin hands.
Joining hands?
Yes.
The biggest gap between us is Dreamy. As I
But-
assume her wingspan is like 30 feet.
Did you say we have to hold hands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
He's
right.
like, I have to hold poor people's hands.
No, I'm just wearing gauntlets. Someone's gonna be cold.
Cold to the touch.
Shiner deals with
Say
it.
out loud. I hold hands.
We join hands.
Indeed.
I hold
So-
Arin's little hand.
After a little while, Madame Eva,
He is
I
a
hold
little
I
joker,
hold
but
Dreamy's
swear to
finger.
God.
Madame Eva, who is like in the center of all of you, begins holding this crystal ball and begins, speaking to the spirit. Spirit of the Trollskull Manor, we come to you with an olive branch, a extension of goodwill. We seek not to disturb you or offend you in your presence, for this is your home. We simply wish to understand your malcontent. Please speak to us and let us what is unknown across these two bridges of life and death be known. As she begins, saying these things, going on and on about trying to contact the spirit, several of you, kind of become like lightheaded or kind of hazy a bit.
Which one of us?
All of you, actually. Just
Oh,
at
okay.
different times, one at a time. You just-
Okay. All right. Sorry. Just wanted to see if it was
Maybe
like a
it's
pattern.
the incense, maybe it's something else. But this presence kind of takes over. You start seeing these visions. They must be, it's Trollskull Manor, but it's from maybe long ago. You see, the place is freshly renovated. There are people all over the place. It's, a really good establishment. And it seems to focus on this one individual in these visions. It's this half-elf gentleman. He seems to be some sort of person serving drinks. He's working behind the counter, and he seems to be having this really happy life as he goes forward. And as these visions fade, and Madame Eva is, as you can declare, you see Madame Eva is gone along with her Vistani. I need everyone to make an insight check.
Huh. Oh.
All right, 14. Can't argue that.
16.
I have an 8.
11.
Well, 14. Oh, no, 11 and 14 for Berto. Sorry. The chat popped up so quick for me.
Everyone besides Faith, you get the sense you have kind of spoken with this spirit or interacted in some way. You get the sense that you know what this presence wants. What it wants is to, restore the Trollskull Manor to what it once was, its former glory. That if you were to, somehow, return the place to what it once was, you may appease this spirit. And Shiner, as you clear from this vision, you catch a word on your lips, a name.
Mm-hmm.
Glyph.
Glyph.
Lif. L-I-F.
Lef. Lef.
You will hear him whisper that as soon as your vision comes back to normal.
What are you saying, Shina?
Lef. L-I-F. Must have been the previous owner.
Are you sure?
Shiner stands up and he says, Lef. He puts his book down in the middle, not open, and he says, Lef, if you're here, move my book, please.
The see the book opens, and it seems to like flip open wildly as if blown by a gust of wind to the one page that was written earlier in Elvish.
I set down my ink pot and quill, and I say, I understand you don't want us here. I explain the quick story about how we got Troll Skull Manor, and I say, Liff, were you the previous owner?
No response.
We want...
Wait, I know what you need to do. So there are this game that was played a lot on ships, actually. It's always a weird divination tool. Get one of your pages, write out the alphabet right there, and some numbers on the top, and yes and no at the bottom. And I'm going to take out.
Oh hell no!
I'm gonna take out one of my gold coins and pop it on there, and stuff like that. Okay, now hold that, and that way, the ghost can like talk to us like that. Oh, ghost, possess Shiner and spell out what you want to say.
I do not agree with that at all.
So saved.
Liff, if you can hear us, I want you to know that we are planning to restore Troll Skull Manor to what it was. We want to do a tavern. We want to see people happy. We want to see prosperous things happen. We have no ill content here. We don't plan on just living here. Can we come to an agreement? We don't want to have to find an exorcist and banish you from this world. It was apparent from our images that what we saw, that you want this to be something better. And that's just what we want too.
Give me a persuasion check.
Nat 20.
So did you do did you have the Faith write out the alphabet with the coin?
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
all that. I
yeah.
took his quill and I wrote it down. It's a lot messier than he writes. Like, it is a completely different handwriting downscale.
So there's a moment of silence and inactivity, but then slowly but surely you feel like the tip of your finger begin to get dragged across the page.
The tip of my finger?
Because Faith is holding it with you, and she like goes like, oh!
Calm. Faith keeps his hand. Shiner keeps his hand on Faith's shoulder. And he goes, "You're okay. I'm here with you."
I also try to calm Faith down.
What's it spelling?
I chuckle.
I look down, and what does it say?
Slowly but surely you see it move over the letters P, R, O, M, F, E.
Wait, hold on. There was shuffling. I couldn't hear anything. PROMF.
S. You're misspelling promise if you're asked what he's trying to spell.
Okay,
Promise is PROMISE.
Okay.
Oops.
Shiner says, I will say this. Shiner would have been talking in Elvish the whole time.
Yeah.
And then in Elvish, she says, yes.
Good part is
I do.
understood that.
Whatever presence was, around you at this moment seems to kind of melt away, and you're left with relative silence.
Faye's hand's shaking on the coin right now, and she's like, "Is it over? Is it over?
I believe
Is
so.
it over? Oh, thank God."
He said Shiner turns to the group and he says, he wants this place restored. Are we in this together?
What? I don't see any
mean-
reason not to.
Absolutely.
We have nothing to lose, right?
Liff,
Definitely.
you have our word. And that starts with 2 days from now when we meet with Broxley again.
Oh yeah, that one fuck came back, didn't he?
That wasn't the man who collected the taxes, right?
No, not the
Yeah.
same person.
No, he's a representative of the Innkeepers Guild. Said that we wanted to join, so
I love how you knew how I meant by one when I said one fuck.
yeah, no, absolutely. Shiner picks up on things like that all the time. He's just like, oh no, not that one. It's the other fuck.
Ah, the fucking last Thursday. Gotcha.
Yes, him.
Wait, why are you calling these guys fuck? What?
It's just a Morse code. Don't worry about it, Dreamy.
Okay.
But don't ever tell it to them in their face. They get really
No, never. Or you'll have to hit them, and no one wants that.
If
Oh, I like
nothing
hitting
else-
things.
If nothing else, I will say you guys would be able to spend the next day or two doing downtime activities. But while you guys are figuring out what to do over the next 2 days,
Am I
I
able to
think we should
reroll my,
go
portent?
for a 15-minute break or so.
Sounds like a
Oh,
plan.
Yeah.
Am I cool to reroll my portent? I figured
Hell
this
yeah,
would
hell yeah.
constitute a long
Hell
rest.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Does this constitute a long? Okay, I get all my use.
Ghost was nice.
2.
Ooh,
If there
wow,
was-
that's pretty good. That's like pretty good.
10 out of 12 is not bad.
Turns a
No.
failure into a success for most people.
They're just like
And a success into a failure.
Anyway, we'll see all of you in 15
Yep.
minutes. Well, how long do you guys want to take? 15, 5?
15 minutes sounds good.
I feel like we've earned it.
Yeah.
15, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
need to
earned a
get some water
15.
Anyway.
All right.
See
We
you
will
guys
be
in a
right
little
back,
bit.
guys.
See you soon.
Bye.
All right, guys, and we are back. Thanks for sticking through.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Alrighty then.
Hello.
So, about 48 hours pass, but of course people have legs and they walk places and do things during those 48 hours.
Oh yeah,
I would like everyone to roll me a d10.
a
Actually,
D10.
D20, D20. What the
Oh,
fuck am I
D20.
thinking?
just a random D20. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
10.
12.
Aaron,
Oh,
you and
right,
I
so
are
Remy
fucked.
up first.
Why the fuck am I always first?
No, I'm
Uh,
fucked.
The dice
So-
gods just decided.
Sorry, stuff in my face.
As you you go up these past 48 hours, you got like looking out for like people to do odd jobs around Waterdeep. You do find a few. I'd like you to what I imagine the nature of the jobs would be like lifting, pushing, carrying some stuff for some coin.
Yeah, so we can do lifting, or we could like do anything with like animal handling or survival.
Just give me a general like athletics roll.
Okay.
20.
That's a 20.
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
All right. So you're able to keep going. You're able to efficiently lift, push, carry, weigh, whatever needs to be done over the next 2 days, enough to earn you say
Oh no. $1,000 gold.
I'm gonna say 5 gold
5 gold!
for like 2 days.
Sweetheart, you got to understand something. That's a lot of money.
That's a ton.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
A gold is like rent worth.
A gold is 10 nights in a
excuse me.
in a good place.
In a moderate place.
So
You're on a
instead
tavern
of
for
2
commons,
gold, I have 7 gold. I'm back for where it was before, baby.
Shiner, Arn, I'd like you to roll again.
Aaron can just go first.
What about face? You rolled a 10.
Oh shit, that's right. Sorry, dark mode makes me miss numbers.
Ah.
Yeah, okay,
Hey.
sure, that's what it was.
I didn't know a 10.
How
Uh-huh.
much would you like to put down during the gambling?
10 gold.
All right.
I am definitely cheating.
Make me an order.
Oh my god.
An insight check, a deception check, and an intimidation check.
Sorry, stream,
insight
that you
check?
just had to see all that.
Okay, I rolled. Oh, I fucked everything up on my screen.
So insight.
17?
17? Not bad, not bad.
Especially with a -1. That's pretty good.
Insight with 17 insight with a -1. That is actually
Pretty
Do
damn
you have
good.
proficiency in gambler and any sort of gambling set or gaming set?
Oh shit! I wish I could have.
No,
That's something I
no,
could've
but
navigated.
Shiner does.
I have only my navigator's tools.
Okay.
I could have, but I decided to get bagpipes.
How much would it be to buy?
No, I'm talking about
sets. Okay.
proficiency
Oh yeah, I don't think I have proficiency in gambler sets.
or in a gaming set of any kind.
No.
Or whatever. Just go ahead and roll me deception.
We appreciate that, Dr. Concepts.
17.
okay.
Opposed by Sherlock Holmes.
All right, roll me now. Finally, an intimidation check.
And this is where she bombs.
It's just going to be
Oh, no,
another
intimidation
17.
is charisma, so
Yeah, but is she proficient on it as well?
No, I'm not proficient. So I just get a straight roll, I think. All right, now what check do I need to make? I'm sorry.
Intimidation.
I'm sorry. I was I didn't realize you were waiting on me. Intimidation.
Yeah.
do you just want a flat 12? I can give you a 12. You don't need it.
22.
Nice.
No! She's a gambling fiend. In fact, can I actually?
Oh, no,
get
you're
20
actually-
of my gold.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
think-
also she puts in
I
10 of her
think Face's
gold
gonna get
going
a
in,
payday.
but then she starts getting really confident, so she puts in another 10 gold, so she's betting 20 of her gold.
Yeah, I think Faith is
I know,
getting,
you already said 10. We'll stick with 10.
Damn. Okay.
Faith is gonna get a payday.
So,
I'm greedy. It's fine. That's valid.
you do exceptionally well
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
on your
Maybe this is
gambling, and
precaution.
I'm blowing
you
kisses, giving flicks.
end up with double what you put down.
Nice. An extra 20 gold. Let's go.
Are you kidding me? I lift heavy shit and get dog crap.
That's
To
why
be
you
fair,
never do
she
honest
could have
work,
ended up
dear.
with 0.
That's true.
But during your gambling, one of the guys stands up from the table and accuses you of cheating.
I would
shit.
fucking never. What do you think I am?
Fortunately, with your 17 in deception, you're able to play it off that like he's like the only motherfucker in the pot who like accuses you of it.
You listen, you put the most money in the goddamn part and you're losing it all. It's not my fucking fault you bet your house. So sit the goddamn shit down and let's play nice.
But you come away from the gambling with
So I
You know,
have
a
my
fat
10 gold and then I want an additional 20 gold is how it?
no, you doubled your profits, as in you gain another 10 gold.
Damn. Okay. So
Basically,
yay!
yeah, as Jasper said, like you won your money back.
Oh, no. My work is doing performances. This is going to be
Also,
awful.
Give me a persuasion check again.
Ooh, persuasion. A natural
Nice.
20.
So it seems like there's only one. This one guy was like really trying to rake you over the coals, but everyone else.
What
comes
temperature
away-
do you bake your dice at?
Damn. So you come away from this gambling with, a couple of buddies. Some of them were, of the less savory kind. Some
The
people, the
best
kind of people
kind.
you're familiar with. I will say that at some point during the campaign, you will gain, 2 favors from a, someone of the pirate or sailor variety.
2 favors? Oh, hell
They
yeah!
are limited favors, so keep that in mind.
They are what?
Limited favors. so keep that in mind.
Die for me! All you
yeah,
won
yeah,
was a
no.
poker game. No!
I'm gonna put that in my treasure tab.
Alrighty then. Now that that's over with, Arn. You were also doing some odd job work.
Yeah, I'll let Aaron go first.
Go ahead and roll me a. Let's go with Arcana.
Ooh, look at
That is my specialty.
Excuse me.
Damn.
It
So sorry.
almost stopped at the one. I was like, oh no.
Oh, I saw the one. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Active play, we roll force. Downtime, however,
Yeah.
The downtime, you guys are fucking rocking.
Yeah, we're
this shit.
monsters in
Yeah,
downtime.
right?
Combat, forget
Everybody
about
else
it.
is rolling this high. Either Vertos or I are gonna shit the bed.
So, over your journey of basically doing a little bit of transcription for this library, producing more books. You help out fill out a couple of new chapters in a book that they're penning. You do a pretty good job, replicating the pretty penmanship of this novel that you've been working on. You're also gonna walk away with about 5 gold worth of profit.
I'm cool with that.
It was 1 short.
Was he literally one short of getting a bunch of gold?
It was 1 short about getting open from getting 7 or 10.
Oh.
Eh,
Shiner,
from 10 to
give me a
15. I'm
performance
cool
check
with
for
that.
the
Okay,
same
I
thing.
would like to give myself bardic inspiration before I do this, as I have the feeling I'm going to be the one who shit the bed.
Well,
I
this is
mean,
a
Bill-
long performance check over a couple. Yeah, sure.
I could give you a 12
Okay.
bill and you just had bardic inspiration to that.
Oh god, I counter rolled pretty nicely for this one.
This is a performance roll?
Yes.
Okay. 14?
So yeah, you come away.
I'll add the bardic inspiration to that.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
So you come away. The act before you on the stage earlier that nights you were in there were not exactly easy acts to follow, so to speak. And a lot of the gold kind of flowed during the earlier parts of it. You had trouble finding a slot to put yourself for the jams that night. But you're gonna walk away with about 2 gold total in profits, although it's gonna be sparingly in silver and copper coins.
You pack up your guitar suitcase and leave.
No, a Shiner would absolutely be playing the flute.
Oh, hell yeah.
I get up on stage and I just play Blues Traveler.
Nice.
Once upon a...
Who was next?
That-
Vertos. Religious service, correct?
yes.
So from you, I'd like either a religion or persuasion check.
Religion or persuasion sounds like a good time. Said the religious man.
A 20.
I knew I was going to be the one to shit the bed.
So over the course of your religious service to at the Church of Helm, or just around collecting tithe or whatever the religious term is, tithe.
Tithe,
No, it's
yes.
not. Is it tithe? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's tithe. Tithe or donation.
People really appreciate what you're doing for them, or spreading the good word of Helm. I will say you will gain 1 limited favor from a person of a religious background or a clerical variety.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
But that does it pretty much for the downtime activities. We return back to the present day. You guys at Troll Skull Manor the next morning or so, ready to go to your meeting.
All right. I'm gonna ask because I'm not used to playing wizard. So we're not gonna consider, since we did work, we're not gonna consider this long rest or anything. So I keep the 10.
Oh yeah, no, we consider it definitely a long rest because it's downtime.
Yeah.
Oh,
So roll your new
You guys ready to
roll your new 20s.
Yep.
Sorry, yeah,
Or you
I'm
can
not
keep
used
the
to it.
previous too if you. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Crisp.
Those are good numbers to see.
Oh yeah,
Oh, fucking yeah.
we'd love to see that.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers this session, and I need you to give somebody that fucking 3. Die! All right, tell him to die. Oh, yeah, die. Ah! Vertos, do you have Guiding Bolt?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, never mind. Use it on that. Oh, you're dead. You're so dead.
no,
Why?
you give me
I've
the
seen it in the
instant
crystal
and
ball.
then-
You're fucked.
So, you make your way down to the trades ward where a couple of the guild houses are for for your purposes. Ooh, where did I put it?
Oh
There
man.
it is.
So, oh, by the way, and Shiner and Vertos would have spent like the first part of their day going to meet the neighbors.
If you'd like, you give me
Did
charisma
you ever
checks
meet-
for both of you.
Did you ever meet up the horse?
Charisma checks? Just straight up charisma or like persuasion or whatnot?
Persuasion, yes.
Oh,
Did we
thank
ever-
God.
Did we ever
If
reconvene with the
applicable.
horse?
The hell am I rolling persuasion for?
Just to make yourself a gamma.
Meeting our
person.
neighbors.
All right, sure.
Rye, give me that 12. Give me that 12.
I can't, because as soon as you roll, I cannot do it.
Oh,
It is
Well, as soon
literally
as he
in
knows
the
the
rule.
results.
Yeah, as soon as you roll no result, I cannot modify it.
He doesn't know the result. He was not looking at his screen.
Nope. That is called live and on stream. Hell no, I am not a metagaming piece of shit.
I was a joke.
So
right now,
you
what about
guys,
for the poor on their houses?
So you guys go around, and it's it's like you try to go like in the middle of the day when like it's kind of busy. So it's like not like the most lucrative conversation, and it doesn't help that you started out with the tiger's eye, where the guy kind of gives you the coldest of shoulders.
is it?
Oh, well,
He's
no,
a,
They know who you
we're
are
walking away just
now.
going, he was an asshole, wasn't he?
I warned you.
Shut up, Iron!
No,
Stick to your books!
bite me.
You kinda, like just get like this nominal effect where like you didn't make a bad impression, you didn't make a good impression, but like you're like, yeah, that's Shiner and Veritas. They're like the Troll Skull guys.
Okay,
Nominal.
good.
Result. But after those 2 days, I imagine like the group of you would head down to the trade war to have your meeting with Roxley.
Oh boy. Shiner's got on his best attire. Have we changed season?
Not yet.
Thank God.
It's still like early spring.
They met some dude in green, and I just show up as some dude in yellow. So, you ready to talk? Who the fuck are you?
You like not? It's like got this office door with like his name on it, penned in like this like really nice like lettering.
Oh,
Very
God,
similar font to the business card.
God damn it.
Now, are we all there? Or...
It would.
I would
behoove you to
imagine.
be.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as you like walk into like Broxley's office, he's like, come in, take a seat, take a seat.
Shiner
Now that
sits
he,
down.
Just rifles some paper on his desk. I did do the liberty of doing some calculations for you guys on what it exactly would cost to renovate a place like Troll Skull Manor.
Oh boy.
Assuming that you're planning on dealing with that ghost of yours.
Done, actually.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
but
well,
I was
great,
like,
great.
funny
That's
that
what I've
one.
run the numbers for. Exorcists are not cheap.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Assuming that, let's say it'll take you about 1,000 gold to renovate the tavern overall.
Fucking hell.
What?
What?
That's not bad.
Oh, it could be way worse.
Now,
Still bad though.
Shiner starts taking down notes. You say 1,000 gold, and his quill just falls off the page.
I know that sounds like a lot, but you
Does
don't
that
have to
include
pay-
supplies and everything?
Yes.
So,
Although
like, that
that's-
would make ale, food available to us.
Well, those are more like upkeep costs. We're getting to those.
These are just purely renovations.
Yes. Unfortunately, the place is in quite a bit of disarray.
Son of a bitch.
That you also need to consider the fact that you need guild licensing and agreements to actually run a business in that part of town. That would come to about 250 gold. For,
Is that
you
on
know,
top of the 1,000?
that is on top of the 1,000, yes.
I'm writing it all down now. 250 for
Put it in the
licenses.
chat, that way I can see it for later too.
Oh, no.
Dreamy just has like her head in the clouds, like, what?
I have a
Okay.
I
bad-
don't
I have a
think
bad
I'm
feeling
there.
about
I think
this.
I'm still
What do
there.
you mean 1,000 gold?
So, what is the first thing that we need to obtain? Just the renovations, right? Like, the licenses are a secondary thought at this point.
Well, yes, I would renovate the location before you try to accrue licenses, because I don't think you're going to get approved with this place in its current state.
Fair enough.
Jesus.
Now, do you intend to run this tavern yourselves, or were you planning on hiring, say, employees?
Probably start out with ourselves and then hire employees.
Ah, I see. So we can just forego that.
Hey, Shiner
little-
sees that and he just elbows Faith.
Could you tell us the costs, though?
Well, the usual going rate, given taxes and collections and of course labor laws and Waterdeep, would be about, say, if you hired Troll Skull Manager about a bit in that size, about like 50 gold, say at every 10 day. It's just my estimate. But if you're running it yourselves, you can forego that, and that can just go straight into your pockets. Self-employment is, of course, a necessary path for some businesses.
Fair enough.
And then, of course, there's the taxes, of course. You'd have to pay about 10 gold every 10 day to, like, the guild, just for upkeeps, keeping, the ale, bread,
Now,
bread flowing. All that
a
stuff.
quick question. The previous owner would have had to have their license, correct?
Yes, but unfortunately those do expire when ownership does also go up.
Fair enough. That goes out the window what I was going to ask next.
Volo, of course, did not, apply for any licenses, given his short interim of owning the business.
Yeah. Not surprised.
And even so, those would expire when he handed over ownership to you all.
Also true. I mean, that doesn't
How
make
Quick-
often do they renew?
Well, once you violate it for them, as long as you own the business and keep it within respectable favor, you don't cause any sort of misdemeanors in Waterdeep or violate the code legal, you should be all okay. Licenses can get revoked, but I imagine if you're just running a business, like, say, that yawning portal down the street, you should be more than fine. Reputations are important.
So then, question: when we
Yes.
do want to start taking on employees and stuff like that in our stead, what are the costs for that, for the licensing, labor laws, and all that weird things?
Well, that would be part of the Innkeepers Agreement Association. If you, say, wanted to hire employees, we could, say, schedule a meeting with one of our own, say if we can allot you some, workers from the union to get along with Troll Skull.
All right.
And we can't just hire our own help.
You certainly can, although
Sorry to
the
cut you off,
union's
Faith.
more verified workers.
Fair enough.
Trustworthy gentlemen.
We're at 1,300 gold just to hire help, renovate the place, and get the licenses.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long
Yeah, I
term.
have a feel- I
But
have a
Faith
feeling I know
definitely
where this
isn't
is
ready
going.
to settle down yet. She's gonna be hiring some people because she's not gonna stay there to run that shit.
No,
I'll be the bouncer.
Shiner's under the assumption of we start running it on our own for like maybe the first 3 to 4 months, and then when we actually start making money, yeah, we have to make back what we lost. We have to make sure that we can afford to pay workers. And then 10 GP per 10
How
day.
many workers would you say that is?
All depends.
It does depend. I'm still in the fucking voice.
On that price though.
Right, yeah.
So we're at 1310 so far.
Well, I mean, it's 13. It's 12. It's 1,250 up front. Well, it's 1,000 up front, then 250 at some point later, then
Yeah.
50 a week, then like 60 a week if you're doing workers, or just 10 a week if you're just running it yourselves.
Got it. All right. So
So what's our next mission to try to come up with the renovation cost?
I mean, you guys said you were like ex-adventurers. There are no shortage of jobs, mercenary boards, or adventures you could probably go on. I mean, I've heard stories of people heading into Undermountain, coming back alive if they ever come back at all, with tons of treasure.
you would have old documentation, correct, of other old owners and ex-employees, correct?
Not on me, sad to say. I could probably say retrieve some, get in contact with a notary, that sort of thing.
That would
Could you do
actually
me a
be
favor and get me the files on Liff, the previous owner of Troll Skull Manor?
Liff. He wasn't one of the owners. He was one of our. I think he was one of our union boys back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, a waiter, so to speak.
Fascinating. Do you have a file on him?
I'm just lost to time, unfortunately. I wouldn't know where it was or where to start.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
You're welcome. As I said, once you get those renovations done, we can get you in contact with, say, the Brewers Guild, the Distillers Guild, group of butchers, that sort of thing, just so you can get your licenses on. It's gonna be a long, arduous process, but You stick with it, I guarantee it'll definitely work.
Do you have somebody we can go see for the renovations?
I could say pencil you in for next week, see if I can get some people over.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan. We can start
Yeah.
working on things while you're doing that. Much appreciated.
I'm doing business with you.
So as soon as we leave, Shiner just goes, "Holy shit."
I am just saying, I am not going to stand in this bar and work behind a counter for 4 months.
We won't have a choice. It won't see any business if we don't work it ourselves for a little bit.
That's not necessarily true. I think that if we do, because we're the closest bar in a certain amount of radius. If we do hire some workers, then they can go ahead and start business. That's why I wanted what's-his-face. What's our patrons' names?
We don't have a patron,
Oh,
Oh,
technically.
what was that
No,
one guy we were
Renar.
thinking about?
Renar.
Rain or never Ember.
Raynard.
Yeah, Renar. I don't remember any names. That's why I was thinking, honestly, to put him in to get like a good 10 or 15% of whatever we earn in the bar. Because to be honest, I'm not going to stand away from the seas and continue my goals to stand behind and be a bar maiden for 4 months.
Well, if you don't want to be a bar maiden, then you pay for the workers then.
So it seems to come down to the fact that you're going to need a lot of gold very soon, or this is going to be a very long, terrible, arduous task.
Let's go home and get a list of the people we know. Maybe we could talk to Renar. Maybe Vertos could talk to his family.
Maybe get some resources to help us.
And Faith, don't get me wrong. If we can afford to hire workers right off the bat, I don't want to fucking work a bar either. I don't think any of us do.
Sing in the bar.
Oh, I'll perform.
I want to fight things.
That's because you're the perfect bouncer.
Yeah.
So, how about this? Why don't we go back? We figure out who we can and cannot go talk to. And then we'll come back to it later.
So,
I have no
as you
arguments.
guys, make your way home, you guys round the corner to, turn into Troll Skull Alley, but that's when...
I swear to God.
What the
An
fuck?
explosion sounds from around the corner. There was a plume of smoke coming from within the alley.
Run. Is it our house?
You can tell it's not your house, but it is quite literally right in front of the door.
Who? Where?
What
You
the
guys
heck?
round the
Hello,
corner and you
disjointed
see
Aria.
Bodies littering the streets, charred and burnt.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go check to see if any are alive still.
Same.
You immediately race over, and of course, this is drawing quite a crowd from civilians and, of course, the other goers of Troll Skull Alley. To describe, the bodies that are relatively laying around the area, you see one elderly female human,
What?
two cloaked humans, well, less cloak now, but they seem to be clad in what seems to be the remains of leather armor, their swords still sheathed in their scabbards. Two female humans and one half-elf dressed in, plain clothes. You see one male gnome, also wearing, a burned cloak, but he was, holding a dagger when he hit the ground, apparently. And then you see two female halflings. Instruments are kind of, charred remains. You see, the frayed strings of a lute.
Can everybody turn their volume up a little bit on their own end?
Yeah, I'm at max.
Oof.
How do you mean?
In terms of my settings, and I'm also just giving a blowjob to my mic. So
I'm a little far away. I can.
I popped my game up a little bit.
I tweaked mine, too.
Okay. All right. Let's see if that works. Oh, I
All
should
right, then.
probably check my stream mix. Sorry,
Wouldn't
everybody.
hurt.
this is why we have a curtain call at 8:15, y'all.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
you all
Hey, for
sound-
me, life got in my way.
In all fairness, we all sound great on my end. I apologize. Anyway. So, She sees Dreamy sees some alive people.
I know most of these people are just like corpses lying on the ground.
Oh,
I'm gonna look around
shit.
for anyone maybe fleeing the scene.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, same.
You give me those of you who want to like leave the immediate scene. Give me investigation checks.
Not proficient, but I still get a +3.
Same.
17?
I mean,
17.
sure.
I'll take the 11.
14.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
actually, we all did pretty well.
For once.
I mean, literally, our lowest was an 11, which was me.
The guy with the good investigation roll.
No.
Decent.
Bill and I both have +3.
Let's see here. So with your like groups, as everyone kind of like circles around the area to find out like if there's anyone still nearby.
I'm actually gonna cast detect magic.
Go ahead. Just instantly or as a ritual.
I don't think we have 10 minutes to do this, so I will burn a spell slot for it. You just do that. Detect magic. Oh, did it not? Oh wait, hang on. Should I have it in here? I do not. Okay, screw it. It's not one to work.
11.
Ah, shit. That's a 3 for detect magic.
Just more bodies showing up. as
So
time goes
this building in front of us is what blew up.
I was more like this street crossing in front of Troll Skull Manor.
What the fuck?
Is there anyone in my
What the
tower?
heck-a-rooney?
This is us, yes, and then this is where the fireball.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is easily discernible.
Okay, a fireball is what went off. All right, on a 17 investigation, what do I pick up?
So it's kind of hard to like track anyone running
Oh.
away from the scene or fleeing the scene, as they are mixed in with anyone who might just be running from the incident. There with your detect magic, you do detect the very faintest hint of some sort of almost divination magic getting farther and farther away, but it's only there
Oh,
for just an instant
no.
before it like
I
exceeds the range.
I
of your
should have
spell.
just used my 18. I should have just used it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We can use that for something else.
So, where's that magic coming from? Right?
It's just it's something fleeing away from you.
I can't pinpoint. I rolled too low. I can't pinpoint it. Unfortunate.
Oh, do you know what direction it's fleeing in?
Jasper's not giving me anything.
It was
Okay.
fleeing west.
So this way.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
I investigate. Okay, so do I pick up anything in particular?
So
what
around
do
the
we
area, once you guys kind of return, you do notice that the city guard is closing in quickly on this area. So this is gonna have to be quick. Give me a perception check or investigation check if you want to get close to the bodies.
Faith will be getting close to the bodies and investigating what the fuck's going on and seeing if she could find.
I'll take a perception only because that's higher.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and she's gonna look and see if she can find what actually exploded, and or if there's anything between the bodies that are similar.
unfortunate again. I
Yep.
should have asked.
It's fine.
I mean, I'll do the investigation of the bodies, I guess.
Sure. Faith, that was insight.
Oh, shit.
9.
What are we looking for? Investigation.
Investigation or perception.
Oh, okay. Can I take that natural 18?
You want the 18? You can take the 18.
Thank you. So 19.
Yep, because I
Uh,
failed miserably.
Faith, assisted by some sort of magical force, Aaron kind of pointing, saying someone should check out the bodies. You kind of like look over it and you're like,
note that to a
you
0,
know-
so I know I don't have it.
one of
I
the
had-
dead men, one of the humans, that happened to be like one of the littered bodies, wearing the black cloak, has a winged snake on his forearm as a tattoo.
Uh-oh.
Son of a
While
bitch.
I am checking the body, I am stealthily taking all their money.
You kind of like also loot around
Really?
kind of the bodies.
You can't see it.
Kind of like patting a couple of them. You find on one of the gnomes, also wearing one of these black cloaks. He has what seems to be like this sort of pouch. Before you're able to like look into it, you kind of just take it away. It jingles, that's for sure. But the guard kind of arrives and starts like escorting you away.
Yeah,
from this,
so I like kind of
scene.
like back off, but I pocket the pouch before anyone can see.
Give me a slight.
Sleight of hand. Ooh.
Oh boy.
17.
All right. What's everyone's
Nice.
passive perception? Well, Shiner's busy. Dreamy is busy.
My passive perception
Arn-
is 11.
Ertos, what's your passive perceptions?
12.
Yeah, she gets it. 11 and 12.
Mine's like a 10.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just
the
slipped
highest
into
at
my back
14.
pocket for later.
All right, yeah, you just kind of like pocket it. The guard pushes you away and just kind of like, clear the scene, that sort of situation.
But with my 19 investigation check, did I happen to see any source of the explosion or where it was
Give me an Arcana check. Given the nature of how this is very much obviously a fireball spell, given the nature of how fireball works, there's no real way to discern the direction of approach in a fireball since it's more of like a explosion that emerges from the ether.
Can't hear you.
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
Fuck. I'm just gonna kind of nod with that, and I'm gonna kind of like fade into the crowd and appear with my friends, and I'm gonna whisper, "The snakes with the wing tattoos are back."
The Zentarum?
Great.
Yeah.
Upon
And it looks
hearing
like
that,
whatever took
lovely.
them down, whoever took them down was a really fucking powerful fireball spell.
Oh, that I understood.
And she's gonna light her cigar.
But why were they here though in front of our bar?
could I check in the bar?
Yeah.
Looking around to the bar. Or did I say fleeing west? I meant east. My bad.
So they're coming from this way. It went
They
up.
ran east.
So we
Or
came
whoever,
from
whatever this magic source was, went east. You might have just missed them on your way there.
Huh. That's very odd.
If you check inside the bar, Vertos, it seems relatively unscathed. Maybe a couple of chairs like fallen over, but those might have just been from the other night. The bar and its facade seems relatively untouched. You're in luck that you don't have to do even any more.
All right. Shiner would like to go to somebody specific.
Who?
Vincent.
You kind of notice that he's like already outside,
Yup.
also trying to push past the guard.
Yep.
Oh.
Shiner walks through the crowd because he could fucking care less.
I mean, you have to walk around it because the guard kind of formed a perimeter.
If he has to, he will face step through it.
Oh, excuse me.
So,
It's
what
easy
is that,
enough to,
about
like,
30
make a
feet on the
perimeter
other
around.
side?
Is that the name of the investigator?
Yes.
Vincent.
Yeah.
So you
yeah,
kind of like, make
Faith is
your
gonna
way over to
follow.
him.
Faith is gonna follow.
As you can see, he's like, as you approach him, he's kind of like talking to one of the guards. He's making his case, so to speak, but he's not really getting through.
I come up to Vincent and I go, "Hello there."
Faith backs him up behind him. Sounds
He
like
like pauses. Oh, it's you guys.
Yeah.
like you're looking for some information.
Anything? Did you see anything?
He looks to his left and looks to his right. He like gestures you to like walk away.
I walk away with him.
I look at the team and I wave him over this way.
The three of you see Faith kind of wave you over.
Oh.
Arn follows.
Alright.
What the hell happened here?
He like takes out a match, lights his pipe, takes a hit from it. Well, I can tell you I didn't see much, which is why I'm asking questions around here. But what I did see is definitely one individual was fleeing the scene, headed east. I'm not sure where, but he was carrying something.
Shiner
Mm.
opens up a notebook and he goes, "Can you describe what he was carrying?"
didn't quite see it, but it was definitely something fist-sized, pocketable.
I don't suppose that you saw any actual features of him beyond his hood.
And the hood was too dark.
Huh.
Do you know how tall?
Say about no more than 6 feet. Why?
No
How
more
do
than
you,
6
what the interests does it have in you? You're not detectives or guard lackeys.
No, but a bunch of people died in front of our bar.
Well, no one just asks questions that specific unless they're looking to take revenge or investigate. So which one?
Well, if you opened the door, we could have talked to you sooner.
Faith, like simmer down.
No, and he means that kind of pokes at him like the we tried to talk to you and you just wouldn't talk to us.
No, how about this? Let's give you some information in hopes that we can become better friends in the future, because with your background, from what we've heard, you might actually find the information we have extremely important.
I'm always
Now.
willing to make a trade. What do you got?
I was investigating the bodies down there. They are littered with bodies that have tattoos of snakes with wings.
I knew it. Zentarim are involved.
And
Oof.
everyone died on there from a pretty fucking powerful fireball spell from just one person, it looks like. Could be some kind of turf war. There was a lot of people down there.
We do know that the Zentarum are trying to take out the Xanathar Guild and vice versa.
I've had my conspiracies, so to speak.
We've witnessed it.
Witnessed it. And still alive to tell the tale.
We see all the guards jumping up and trying to go, a story for another
It's
day.
more like more guards are showing up.
Well, yeah, you've heard of the mind flare under the city, yeah?
You kind of like the what?
Yeah, not everybody knows that.
Yeah, not
Faith is
everyone.
letting this known because the guards aren't doing shit about it, and she's like, people should know that there's a monster under their city.
The problem is they can't.
She's gonna tell them anyway.
Fair.
Do you know how powerful a mind flayer is?
Yep, I'd want to know if there was one under my city. Anywho, yeah.
Here's the problem. You're in Waterdeep. Why would you believe one is under the city?
Wow, I'm telling them anyway.
He was still surprised. He's got this sort of like, you get this sort of like conspiracy theorist vibe from them.
Yeah. Take with that what you want, but if you want to be friends with us, we're pretty good at adventuring any details or rumors or things we find. You work with us, we can work with you. We can keep each other in the loop. What do you say?
I'm not sticking my nose out for anything like this. If there's Zenthor involved, you just gotta look out for your own.
Oh yeah, but say you want to be informed every once in a while. Not saying anything specific, but
He holds up a hand. I'd rather not know. If you're looking to get into this, it's your funerals. But I like my neck where it is, all things considered.
Shiner
you're a coward.
Shiner will say, Shiner just walks away. Well, all right. Hopefully your patronage will open up.
He just kind of like nods, takes another hit of his long pipe.
Shiner gets probably to about there before these two gentlemen show up.
Yeah, you see them like walk onto the scene, escorted by some.
Oh my god, is this Waterdeep CSI? Tell me this is Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
So one of these.
The smile tells me it's Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
Sorry.
See, this gentleman,
Safe
This
Cromley?
nerd.
accompanied by this gentleman.
Oh my god, Barnabas Blastwind.
Blastwind. I love
Oh
him.
my
Yeah,
god,
baby.
it's absolutely Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
I'm obsessed with them.
It's a little like that. But you see them like talking.
Damn,
wordlessly to
these are the
themselves,
detectives we want to make friend to. I thought that guy would have been some kind of important detective with how shady he was. These are the motherfuckers we want to talk to and make friends with.
Yeah.
You catch them kind of interacting with a couple of witnesses and maybe a couple surviving victims as you make your way back over to your establishment.
Shiner does talk to Faith, and he said, I saw you searching the bodies. Find anything? He keeps it low.
Didn't really see much, to be honest. They're all pretty fucking charred.
Fair.
It is really weird that there's a fucking gang war right in front of our door, right?
Those people may have been after us.
Oh. Because we found them underground?
We found Xanathar's guild underground, but they're in a fight with the Zentarum.
So do they think we're part of the fucking guild? We killed all their guild.
We did save one of the fucking people who's hiring people to kill Zentarum members.
Who?
We'll talk about it inside.
Okay. We'll keep
Those
tabs
two.
on that.
He motions towards Barnabas and Cromley, and he says, "Those two look like they're serious deal, and we may have to talk to them shortly." So, okay. So who is this individual and that individual?
So you see that the two kind of move
Who's
over
that
and they start
fucking
talking
sexy
to
ass
Fala of, Corellans? Corellons?
Coralon.
The alchemist person.
Oh, these are our neighbors.
Well, this is a
Yeah. I don't recognize that
non-specific
sexy lady.
noble.
Okay. Shiner will sit on the front porch because he knows that Barnabas and Cromley are probably going to come talk to us next.
Yeah. We'll just wait on the porch.
Non-specific noble?
Yeah, Dreamy will follow Shiner.
As soon as you guys
'cause-
walk away, you see this person kind of exasperatedly run up to Vincent, and they have a short conversation.
Are we close enough to hear what they're saying?
Give me a perception check.
Can I also take that perception check?
This is
Actually, I want a perception check for over here. If that's acceptable.
Sure.
Rye, you already used that 18, correct? For that's not a problem.
Give Shiner the 3.
He gave me a thing. Thank
He
you.
can't stop you
Give
from giving him
Shiner
a
the 3.
I'm giving myself bardic inspiration because I really want to pass this check.
Aryan,
can't
thank
stop
you for
from
letting me
giving him a
find
three.
the thing.
Oh shit!
Oh, 22! Hey, bro.
Shiner's big elf ears.
They like wiggle a little.
So,
Echolocation.
from Fala's conversation, you hear that she seems to be they seem to be recounting the narrative of what they were doing during the blast, so to speak. They go on to say, I was just watering plants in the greenhouse on the second floor of my shop, and all of a sudden the blast blew at some of my windows. Fortunately, I wasn't injured. But through the smoke, I saw this guy in a cloak. He was taking something from one of the bodies, the gnome one, I think. He sort of limping away. He seems like he was badly burned. He seemed like he was caught in the blast or something. He glanced over his shoulder, I think, and then he was running. I think he was headed towards the bent nail.
Oh shit!
Huh.
Don't we know that the guy who runs the bent nail has a limp?
No. He'd had a sore
Yeah,
finger.
That's
Sore
right. That's right. He had cut up. We know he's kind of clumsy, so catching himself in the blast of a fireball would not be outside the realms of the possibilities of him. So that's what Faith caught from the conversation with Vincent.
Oh no, that was your conversation with eavesdropping on the detectives and
Yeah,
Fala.
right here. Yeah.
Okay. Shiner says, fuck, how could I get there quickly?
Before we move on to that, let's handle what Faith was saying. See that this person is hysterical. Vincent seems to, of course, his regular placid self, but he's just kind of nodding, taking notes. But you catch the conversation between them. Vincent starts with, "So, what exactly did you see here?" And then they go on to say, I tell you, it was not a man. More like a puppet shaped like a man. A puppet without strings. It was on the rooftop. It hurled something into the crowd below. And I think that's what caused the explosion. I saw those halflings burn to life. I saw them.
A puppet? Oh, what the hell?
Can Faith
Dreamy, you're
start
typing in
instantly
chat.
look
Heads
up?
up.
Oh,
Faith,
yeah, I know.
Instantly start looking up at the rooftops and looking for some creature. Would she have heard any tales of this creature? Anything that sounds like this on her travels?
No. I mean, you do know of a couple of ways to possess people to make them like puppets. Although when you look up any of the rooftops, you don't see anything standing anywhere.
Shit. So from what you said then, that something from on the rooftops actually threw something down and then disappeared?
That's the sense you get. Vincent writes this all down vigorously and is like, interesting. Puppets. But that's kind of like the part of the exchange you hear.
So Shiner knows. So what is this? The dotted lines. What do they represent?
They are kind of like porches or front steps.
Okay, so can Shiner end up going like yeah, I think it's this. Yeah. Can Shiner end up heading this way towards the bent nail?
All right. Shiner starts moving towards the bent nail. Would anyone like to follow?
I whisper to Dreamy and Aaron, the people who are closest to me, and I say, if somebody was heading towards the bent nail, we should go now, before Barnabas and Cromley start moving there.
Indeed.
Barnabas and Cromley.
Barnabas and Cromley. And so Shiner heads through the bar out the back way towards the bent nail.
So basically go over here.
Yep.
Faith, who was over here, she's going to actually go investigate the alleyways and the houses where the lady said the creature had disappeared to.
Which I think is the same way we're heading.
It's actually from an adjacent rooftop. This building right here.
Oh,
Yeah, so she's going to start running down the alleyways down this way and starting, or if she can, try to climb up and start investigating those areas where it may have ran.
Somebody should go with her.
Nope, it's okay. Nope, do your thing. This is my own dumb decision. Let it happen.
I'll meet her on the other side of the alley.
Oh, so you head down this way. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to start going down these ways, and I'm going to start heading down these ways. Vertos, search all the ceilings or the roofs.
All right. We'll be doing.
So from what I heard, she said it was a puppet-like creature that had fired from the ceiling, from the rooftops.
Correct.
Okay, a puppet-like being could be a wraith. Some kind of
knowledge
demon
arcana?
magics?
We don't know this information.
Ah, shit, right.
And they're gonna search there.
Give me an investigation check.
Who?
Faith and Veritos.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
That's 17.
Shan, by the way, for your character, while you're in your absence, I had Dreamy follow Shiner and Arn.
That's fair.
Okay. Not bad.
All right.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Unfortunately, your search doesn't find too terribly much. It seems that whatever was here didn't really leave much of a trace behind, as it cast this spell, so to speak.
Okay.
You don't really catch anything like moving away from the location either.
Alright, we can't find anything here. There was a lady there that specifically said that she saw it upon the rooftops. Do you think it could have been a creature of there? Maybe an illusion?
Maybe. Either way, I think we should meet up with the others.
Right, let's go.
Meanwhile, while that's happening, Shiner, Arn, Dreamy, you catch Tally walking back to their shop. You can tell that he has something in his hands, and he seems to be looking down at it very quizzically.
Hey, Tolly.
As he turns to see you, he hides it behind his back really quickly. Hi guys, how's it going? Shiner, Arn, Dreamy.
But you, I very clearly see him do that.
What you
Yes.
got there?
I'm gonna try to play it cool. Unless Dreamy just says that.
Dreamy just says it.
Yeah, no, she would.
Okay.
Oh,
Is this something shiny?
it's nothing really.
You know,
Are you sure about that?
I'm quite good with magic items. I can probably tell you what it is.
Oh, I don't know if it's magic. Well, Give me a persuasion check, either of you or both of you.
No.
I'll
Okay.
take a persuasion check. Oh right, Aaron does not have the high number.
Nope. You
Dirty
don't need
20.
it.
Dirty 20.
He kind of like tries to think up some sort of like story or narrative, but then he's like,
Don't play dumb. You know everything that's going on. This could be helpful.
you see him bring out this necklace from behind his back, and it's sort of like this very gold ornate necklace with
Something
two of
shiny,
these
I knew it!
Yeah, 2 of these orange beads hanging from the neck. It seems that there are places where other beads could have lain, but they seem to be either missing or removed. I found it near the one of the rooftops. Across from
God.
the shop.
Damn it! I have
See,
identified, but
I
it's
was
not
just-
prepared.
I'm sorry, trying to hear.
I was just walking back from doing some afternoon errands when the explosion went off. I heard it and I jumped behind one of the rain barrels, and then like after everything got cooled down, everyone was like screaming. I would have tried to help some people out, but this thing kind of fell off a roof from the sky and landed in one of the barrels. I was gonna take it back, just because it looked really cool, but I get the sense you guys are probably gonna look into this.
Most likely.
Sorry, Ryan. Now that everybody's louder, it's tough to hear Jasper sometimes. I'm so sorry.
No. But Bert, I'm thinking in my head, like answering Sean's question. And I'm thinking like, he brought up a point. Do I have a pearl for identify? No, but I can get one.
If I'm ever talking over somebody, just yell "shut up" at me. I'll shut up.
No, you're fine. I usually am muted.
Yeah, we don't
so
do that when I say that.
That's because you talk over everybody and you're the loudest.
That's not true.
I'm only kidding. So,
know.
Put my tongue there.
Shiner, so first off, insight check on what he said.
Go
Do
ahead.
I believe he's actually telling the truth about all this? That he
Yeah.
just found it on his way back to the shop?
You get the sense that he's telling
Yeah.
the truth.
Ooh, Aaron,
Noise.
is he fucking telling the truth?
He is definitely telling the truth to you, Aaron.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
But
let's
you
go.
do know that as part of the Waterdavian Code Legal, withholding evidence from a crime from the City Watch is a punishable offense, a fine that can result up to 200 gold in dues.
Bloody hell.
So the reason he's being so neurotic is more likely due to the fact that this is a punishable offense.
Oh, he's like, please,
Oh,
man, I don't got
okay,
200
okay.
gold. Are you? We Nox? Nah, we're not Nox.
He, so Shiner would say, "Can I take a closer look at it?"
Sure.
I take
You
a
guys are
close examination on it,
give me an Arcana check. And while that's happening, Faith and Vertos, you're gonna wind up on the scene.
and I actually ask Aaron to help me with this.
Oh, indeed.
What is your Arcana skill?
I have a +5.
Okay, that I will assist him and give Aaron advantage.
Aaron, go
All
ahead.
right, then.
Advantage.
All right. And yeah.
Nice.
What you're
Let's
looking at in your
go.
hands is a mostly used necklace of fireballs.
Ooh.
Well, shit. No bueno.
All right.
I would.
Okay.
Which
I
means
know what-
two things.
Fuck. I want my hands on it, but I don't want to get it now.
One.
That's a punishable offense.
You have a necklace of fireballs. Two,
Yes.
it's not as simple as tracking down any common mage or wizard in Waterdeep. Anyway.
Indeed, no, it's not. Shit.
Is there any way? Because you have to attune to this thing, right?
Nope, you just kind of like pop it and lock it.
Really? Huh.
It only takes an hour
Oh.
to attune anything to anything anyway.
Also true.
Right, but I was figuring that maybe if it's attuned to somebody, there is some way we can figure out who it's attuned to.
Fortunately, the necklace
Yeah.
of fireball is like an NFT, untraceable.
Hey,
Okay.
Lamau.
Faith.
I hate that reference so much.
Maybe we should ask if this guy was on any roofs earlier.
This guy?
No, he honestly he wasn't involved in this. Like he was literally minding his own business when the necklace dropped from the
Yeah,
roof.
he said he just found the necklace, and
Yeah.
Aaron confirmed that
He's-
he's 100% telling the truth.
He's
It dropped
he's
from the roof?
it dropped from the roof.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys.
So
Either
Right.
that or he rolled a 24 on deception.
Yeah, if I may interject, before we
Okay.
came back over, The reason why I had went the other way is because one of the nobles was furiously telling the investigator that she saw a creature like a shambling like doll with a human shape upon the rooftops that threw the fireball. From the
Knowledge
roof.
Arcana on that.
Okay, go ahead. Give me an Arcana roll.
Or maybe now, is it would be like a knowledge history? Would you think? Like,
More of like a knowledge Arcana.
Can I help him with that because I'm describing it and also trying to figure out what I would know from Arcana?
Sure.
Okay, I'll give you advantage.
cool. Come on.
Nice, 18.
18?
You kind of refer to your Rolodex of magic spells that you've studied of or heard of in passing.
Did you just like Rolodex?
Oh my god! All the cards in the wheel.
I just imagine Aaron
That
now
like
just
aged him.
Yes.
It's fucking like damn.
Aaron,
Old.
I just like the word Rolodex.
Oh no, no, it's funny. No, you're good. I just when you said it caught me off guard. Oh boy.
I guess Enchiridium are probably also inappropriate. Anyway,
Regardless,
there are a couple spells that it could have been to say, be
Like-
something that throws a necklace of fireball. It could have been, say, dominate person,
Right.
creation, conjure any form of humanoid creature. Because
okay.
it only doesn't take too much intelligence or effort to, say, throw a fireball from a necklace of fireballs. Heck, it could have been a really odd-looking puppet that was, say,
Also true.
mage-handed together.
Also true. Bill.
in our time here, have we met anybody who's had a noticeable limp?
No. Although based on what Fala was telling to the detectives, it's more than likely that this limp was caused by surviving a fireball rather than.
Okay. So, from what Tolly told us, he has not really left his shop, right?
No, he was actually just getting back.
Okay, where was he getting? I mean, which direction was he coming back from?
He was headed from the market, so he was headed from the southwest.
So from down here, effectively.
Yes.
Okay.
So that means he would have came about here and got it. But
Was it armed?
if we corroborate the information that Faith got, the fireball came from this roof.
Yes. I'm saying Tally was coming from this direction.
Yeah, but what he was saying
Right.
is that it could have been like a mage hand or like maybe like one of those abilities that lets you summon like maybe a servant or something. So maybe someone in that crowd was using it to throw the fireball. Is what it sounds like he was saying.
Possible, yeah.
It's possible, but it sounds more like we've got just two people who were working together.
Yeah, that could be it. But Jordan,
Uh,
say you okay? Had a question?
Yeah, we
armed-
really need to investigate what Faith found as well.
Right. So, okay, I'm assuming you're asking about my character.
Huh?
Sean's
does
been trying to
armed
ask your
still
question.
sense that divination magic familiar? Now,
I mean,
that we've
I
gotten
can-
closer to the east. I'm curious.
It's been not quite enough time for the spell to fade. So the only magic you sense right now is the evocation magic from the necklace.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was curious about.
That's a good question, Sean.
So it wasn't the necklace.
The
Oh,
necklace is
question.
probably what
Does my
caused the
crystal-
fireball, but
Mhm.
sorry, Dan.
Sorry, question. Sorry. Just like silly question. Does my light crystal also light up in the detect magic spell?
So even it's a more of a magic focus, not so much.
Oh, okay. That's
As it's
cool
more
to
like a
know.
lens rather than a battery.
Okay, cool,
Okay.
cool. Interesting.
Okay then. Yeah, I definitely agree. We definitely gotta investigate what Faith can. I don't disagree with that at all.
Tolly, do you care if we hold on to this? Just for the time being.
I mean, sure, I don't really want anything to do with it if it's dangerous.
Yeah, of course. Totally understood. Since I know that Blastwind and Cromley are gonna come down this way, I say we need to go in the back door and start getting these facts together before Blastwind and Cromley come talk to us.
All right then.
So we go back into the tavern. I'll rephrase that. Sorry. I'll rephrase that. I would like to go back into the tavern.
So you guys can
If
easily
anybody
make
has-
your way.
If anybody has anything else they'd rather do.
Are we keeping the necklace?
Yes.
Punishable offense.
Well, I mean,
Oh no, we just want to
From
hold on
that
to it
guy.
for now.
Faith is going to retire to her room because she is fucking exhausted.
As you guys make your way inside, you do notice from outside a couple of the guards are kind of like carrying some of the bodies in like sort of like stretchers or sort of navigation to like into like a wagon, and you see that like all of the the fallen from this event seem to be like being carried away.
It's a damn shame.
Faith is going to close upon seeing that, just kind of close and lock her like glass balcony doors, and drop.
Not a bad-
Actually, not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. And when she's finally alone and secluded, she's gonna pull out the bag that she yoinked from the dead body and start looking into it and investigating what's inside.
And then Faith dies from a trap.
Oh dear.
Oh,
So,
I almost
inside
killed
the
my
bag-
entire body and cursed Strahd that way toward the
Inside
end.
the bag, you find about 5 gemstones.
Ooh. Nice.
Give me an intelligence roll with advantage since because of your background.
Ooh.
Intelligence roll with the advantage, you said?
Correct.
Hey, if it is a pearl, I'll gladly take one.
Now it's immediately, I will take a pearl.
For detect magic, yes. We're not
There is
entirely
a pearl
identify.
among them.
Damn.
Faith, you can
22.
tell that like a couple of these gemstones seem to be like quite valuable. We're averaging about, say, if you were like trade them in like the secondary market, say like make them some trade, do a little bit of advancing around. You could probably get like say like 100 a piece for each of them.
They don't seem magical in nature or anything, or do they seem like they'd be great for any kind of magical component?
They don't seem magical in nature, although you do know of a couple of spells, none that you can cast currently, that gemstones act as great focusers for. Especially gems this fine. 5.
I can imagine Faith
Can't-
come to Arn like, I got a little something for you. And Arn like, why did you get these?
Faith can't hear. Faith can't hear you at all.
No, it's okay. She's just like,
Okay.
oof. The thing is, Faith is very greedy.
Oh, obviously.
Notice.
You're a pirate.
She's going to. She's not technically. That's not her background. She was just raised around that. She has the.
I mean, it
mannerisms
kind of is her
pirate.
background. You kind of playing it that way. So she a pirate.
Yeah.
She's very interesting. I can't wait for you to find out who she is. She's going to pocket these 5 gems and start thinking about all the like low weight alloys because she probably thinks that she can probably get more for them on the black market and like sailor markets than like regular jewelers, especially if they have more majestical values at higher levels. So she's gonna be thinking back and forth to those friends that she made today and seeing if she can make some connections for later. But she's gonna pocket them and then just retire for the night.
Oh, so you pocket them and don't help your little gnome friend, huh? I see how it is.
You make your way up to your room, and within like the next 10 minutes, you guys get a knock at your door.
Ah!
Ah, shit.
Shiner
Faith
does.
ignores it. She's in bed.
Shiner puts it. Oh God, where would Shiner hide the necklace? 'Cause that
Give me the
guy,
necklace.
hide it.
that one guy is very clearly a wizard, so they'll find it. So he's not gonna hold off on it. Like
To hell he will. I will give him that 3.
oh, that's
Dude.
right.
Just give them the fire.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll give it to them. We have no reason to not
No.
to.
Yeah.
Nah, let's keep it, bitches. Just hide it. Just hide it far away.
Next
Shiner-
time on
Shiner
Waterdeep
says,
Dragon Heist, the party gets arrested and fined for to 110 day of hard labor.
Shiner says, "Hello, who is it?"
Or of the guard, saith Cromley here, along with a magister.
Barnabas Blastwind.
The very same.
Shiner steps outside to greet them. So Shiner's outside.
Oh, joy.
Oh,
Faith
I'm
is
ready to work my
watching from her
magic.
window.
My word magic.
Faith is watching from our window to know
All right,
that
Shiner,
coming down.
I will say
You
this.
might need me. So
Shiner's going to give himself bardic inspiration before he goes talks to them. He's like, I'm a big brave boy. I'm a big brave boy. I'm the biggest, bravest boy.
Aaron, I'd like to point out that you're looking through a window.
Am I? Shit.
That's a window.
I guess the doors are
Yeah,
like
the doors
here
are right
and
here. and
Yeah,
here.
where's
Okay.
my window pointing
Thank
towards?
you.
Where's my window
I will go
pointing
out here.
towards the
Or,
right here?
There we go.
I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be actually out on my balcony looking down at them.
Hmm.
But like not like so brashly. I'm kind of like leaning from the window and I'm just listening.
Stealthily or not?
Subtly.
Okay, do you want to make a roll? Or are you just
Yeah, I'll make a stealth roll.
I give her the 3. Kidding.
Sorry, Mr. Cromley, Mr. Blastman. I only heard your name because of
21.
Oh, got the 21. Yeah.
You did get a 21.
Because
I just want to be out of the way. I just want to be like mosey and watch and just like wait to see if they actually start needing me. But otherwise, I'm gonna be kind of out of the picture.
Sorry. So Shiner speaks up and he says, "Sorry, I had overheard your names." And he like flicks his ears. When you were talking to, they were talking to Fala.
yes,
What's her name? When you were talking to Miss Fala.
Mick's follow.
What?
The non-binary boy.
Oh, my apologies.
So Saith looks to Barnabas, and Barnabas kind of like nods, like, "Yeah, that checks out."
I'm not lying. That's literally what happened.
Yeah, but like Saith's like, "Oh,
Eladrin. Sorry.
Seth begins saying, we're just making rounds, just an official inquiry about the event." He gestures to the fireball scene that's down the street.
Yes, we.
So we're asking if you saw anything happen, just for average, just initial investigations.
Of course. So we had taken off earlier today to go see about. We went to meet Broxley Fairkettle, the part of the Innkeepers Guild, as we had planned to reopen this establishment here ourselves. And as we were coming around the corner, we had heard a large explosion. Turning to see unfortunately, the corpses in front of you. We did rush to check on the corpses to see if anybody was still alive and still breathing, and unfortunately, there was no one alive. The only thing we noticed on them were we all found tattoos with winged snakes, right?
Oh, well, Faith did.
Faith did, and okay.
Yeah.
But before, she could relay the information, she was snatching bags and getting shoved away by guards.
Yeah, I did tell the party that though, so they
You
know.
did tell-
I'm just-
Again, you're
Yeah,
welcome
yeah.
for
I
that.
very specifically. Yep, I told you guys what was going on.
We did. The only thing that we did notice is that they had tattoos with winged snakes, so we know that they're part of the Zentarum.
I see, yes, of course, the Zentarum are involved in all of this. Where the Waterdevian carnage that's been happening on the streets is
Zentarum and Xanathar Guild. Yes, it's all quite unfortunate,
it just makes the rest of our lives much harder.
doesn't it? First they send Kenkus to try to stab you, and then Shana goes, "Sorry."
Barnabas steps forward. Tell us, is that all you saw? Or were you, witness to any of the events preceding or succeeding the incident?
There is nothing to Shiner's knowledge that would have led up to this event, correct?
Nothing that seems important.
No,
I can't remember.
No, quite frankly, we only heard the tail end of the explosion when we rounded the corner to see everything, because we rounded the corner and saw everything that happened, right?
Well, the explosion went off, and then you guys ran around the corner.
Yeah, so we heard the explosion, and then we ran around the corner. We're adventurers. And so when we overheard it, we rushed headlong into danger, effectively. And we saw the scene before you. Unfortunately, we saw nothing preceding. Would we have heard anything?
Nothing that wasn't smothered by the boom.
Fair enough. And unfortunately, we probably were too far and too absorbed in the conversation of the talk of money to really think about what was going on.
Yes, we adventurer types. We saw you lingering around to making your own initial investigations. Did you happen to find any of interest or note that would assist the god in our efforts?
Did Faith peddle off did Faith disclose the information of what she had heard Vincent talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I told
Okay.
them that there was something on the roofs.
The only thing that we had heard is somebody had discussed with Mr. Vincent, our next door neighbor, the private eye, that they had seen somebody up on the roof when they were doing something in their own business. The greenhouse keeper is the one who owns Krellion's crown. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes.
Coralon.
Coralon.
Corleon?
Coralon. Like Coraline.
Coraline. Got it. Yep. Who owns Corleon's crown was doing something and then overseeing a puppet-like figure up on the roof. I can't make head or tails of that myself.
Debating if I should do this, but I think I should.
Do what?
Give me a deception check, Shane.
Do it.
Am I lying?
You're omitting information
What am I omitting?
that you found the necklace.
The
Oh,
necklace.
yeah. Shit.
Unless you would like to disclose that now.
Your choice. I kind of want to keep a
Oh,
necklace
but if
though
you
with a
say you
necklace of
found it
fireball.
if you say you did that right after you said that you talked to the shopkeeper, you're gonna narc on the shopkeeper.
Don't narc on the shopkeeper.
Which means I
We're
have to
not
take.
narcs, bro.
That means you guys
You
are telling
could
me to
just
take
try
the
lying.
deception check and trying.
Don't
don't
narc
think
on our.
you should
You're
What would
proficient in it. You
Yo.
got it.
I am proficient
it
in
really
it.
comes down to what would Shiner and Arn do in this situation. What would either of them say?
Well, Arn was gonna. I'm debating if Arn mentions the fact that since he did detect magic, he detected divination magic coming from the east after the fireball was blast the remnants of the fireball cast. I feel like I would actually. I have no reason to hide that.
Actually, yeah, if you bring that up, that might actually deflect off of me.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna need Shiner to add. If you're
Arn
saying
will-
something, Arn.
Yeah, Arn will actually bring that up and say, "Well, if it does help, being a wizard, I was able to detect divination magic from the east after the fireball went off."
Unfortunately, I'm gonna need you to make a deception check as well for the same reason as Shiner.
How's that omitting information?
It's
I'm legit telling the truth.
Yeah, but I'm more so.
I'll make the deception check on our behalf. Can I make that with advantage?
No.
I'm
Okay,
legit
so
making.
roll
I'm not omitting shit.
I
I'm
still
legit
have-
telling the truth.
I still have my bardic inspiration, so we've got that going.
Oh,
it. Though, if you want to cast Bardic Inspiration in front of the detectives, that's a whole other matter.
What happened?
I mean, you said you had one active, or are you using?
Yeah,
it
I went.
again?
Yeah, I said I use bardic inspiration before I go talk to them. Hey, 20,
The dirty 20.
dirty 20.
I gotta roll for me, I guess.
You got this. I believe in you.
Regardless of what if he does for insight, he's getting a 3. Regardless.
So Barnabas and Saith, they kind of like trade glances at each other. I'll look back at you. Saith nods. You've been very helpful in this investigation.
Not a problem.
We're very
that
sorry
is-
for the disturbance.
That is important. They're gone.
A wonderful people.
Quite frankly, we would have no problem helping out. So if you need any assistance, please let us know.
Oh no, the god is more than capable of tracking down some Zent thugs who caused some arson. Give us some credit.
Oh, of course. Do you?
Oof.
Can I ask you a question if you don't mind?
You're addressing Seath or Barnabas?
Who's the one that's been talking to me?
Seath has been the man who's leading this discussion.
So Seath is Sherlock Holmes. Got it. He says to Seath, yeah, can I ask you a question, please?
Certainly.
Any reasons to why this attack happened?
Well, I have my few suspicions. However, can't quite say I have anything definitive that I would be willing to disclose to the public. If you're lucky, you can read about the story in the tabloids come in a couple of 10 days or so.
Fair enough. No, thank you for your time. I hope we're going to be more of assistance.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
The two of them turn and leave.
Shiner looks at Arn and he just goes, Shiner and Arn get back inside, and as Shiner's like looks at Arn, just goes, Oh my god, I'm a fucking thug.
Who says divination wizards are weak? I don't think so.
Yeah, I was
Shiner
like-
looks at R and just goes,
I'm like,
oh my
hell
god.
no.
Aaron is
What did we just
Aaron
do?
saw visions of this earlier in the day, and he's like, I know what I must do.
Aaron says like, I don't want to go through that again, but I will say one thing. I want the necklace.
What did we just do? Hey. Dreamy. Oh no, you were with us when we found it. Never mind.
Indeed, I was.
Yeah, Aaron deserves it.
Hold on. None of us are.
You
Let's just
hear
hold on
from
to
the
it.
top of the stairs clapping, like you just hear.
Oh, I'm just saying that's a powerful item.
Shut up, Faith.
You
I
didn't
have
help.
to say that was quite the performance. She's already smoking. You're
Out of character.
so
You owe me,
good.
Danny. You owe me. You got those gems because of me. You owe me.
I owe you. Faith will be kind of nice. She's been very good
Oh,
to
no,
her friend. She
I'll
likes
say
to
this.
bully.
Give Aaron the pearl and you're good. Then we're good. That's all I want. I just want the
will
pearl.
buy Aaron 1 pearl with my 500 gold piece gems.
I love how we're trying to raise money. We have an easy
I am
500 out of 1,000, and she's just like, I'm rich.
So one of the 100 gold stones was a pearl.
One of them was
Fuck.
a pearl.
All right,
I want that
I'll
pearl.
give it. I'll still be 400 gold richer, bitch. I'm a material gold.
Of course, if
I'm
you
so
do produce a
excited.
100 gold pearl, the question becomes, where did you find 100 gold's worth of pearls?
That's why where she would have a better chance of selling it on the black market because they don't ask questions.
No, I mean like to the rest of
exactly.
the party is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll just give it to Aaron one-on-one.
Aaron just goes like, well, I can tell you how she did because he holds up the crystal ball like, I know how.
She's just like, shh. Wait.
I see shit, bitch. I see everything.
Hush money.
To a Shiner.
That's the interaction that happened. She's up in this room right now. She's like, hey, don't say shit. Here you go. Thank you. Your prediction made this possible.
Orange is in his
I
book
love
like
that.
thank you.
This party's go. You give this
hang
party
on.
money and magic and
Bills.
quickly become degenerate.
Bill's got something.
Go ahead.
How much is an amulet of fireball worth? Because we may have just paid over all of our expenses.
No, I want it.
Let
Oh,
Aaron
the
have
necklace
it.
of
He
fireball
wants
with 2
it.
charges.
With
Am I
2
hearing
charges?
You guys didn't give them the necklace.
We did not.
We didn't give it to them. They didn't ask about it.
They also
No,
did not
no,
ask
no,
about it.
that was what
Careful
their,
on the roof.
that's what their
They
deception
didn't
check
ask
was
about it, and they didn't know about it.
No, I know.
Yeah, that was
It's
what their
careful.
deception check was about.
Find it.
Very
Find us-
pleasant.
Vertos was just like,
Oh, again, I
"Truth
still
is saying
protest that deception
Oh, no,
check
I'm
for
giving you
Orange.
shit.
I told the truth.
Nobody in this party is lawful. Let's just say that
No.
right now that not a single one of us is lawful.
I beg to differ.
Dreamy's just here to have a good time.
Yeah,
like,
Dreamy's just vibing. Dreamy is the most.
I beg to
Dreamy's like,
differ.
you guys have fun with that. I
Yeah.
just want to hit things. When can I hit things?
Yeah, no, Dreamy is
Regardless.
true neutral. I've never met a better true neutral.
Mm,
Like, oh, I gotta hit things, cool.
So,
If you do want to offload the necklace, you can do it.
so Shiner sits everybody down and says, "We're looking into this, right? This is insane."
I have a feeling we're kind of with the necklace. Like, look at Arnold. Like with that in front of us, we're kind of incentivized to look into it.
party's like, let's launder this magic item that's also evidence to a crime.
You know,
Well,
I
they know there's a
mean, I do
fireball.
have-
Who's
Do
the
what you
matter?
gotta do.
so
Dreamy doesn't want anything to do with that.
So just saying,
Just making
I
sure you're
won
all
a
aware.
little bit of money.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm having fun with it.
And I won a few favors. I could probably, as one of those favors, get us a really nice price on this with no questions asked. if we really
God,
wanted
2 sessions where I don't fight anything. Stupid.
Waterdeep was kind of set up that way. The fighting is later in
We
the
could
model.
have fought
to my
the
knowledge.
ghost, but
I
Shiner rolled a
promise you
natural
next
20.
session
Why
I'll
would I
be
fight the ghost? So I went a whole month without fighting anything.
I was gonna try
More
to
like
catch
a-
up to
Dreamy
10
is so sad.
just gonna be
Shiner
That
like-
makes Dreamy so sad.
What was that, Sean?
Oh, if the ghost showed up, I'll just be like, guiding bolt. Guiding bolt.
Shiner lets Dreamy bench press him because she's not fighting anything.
Gotta keep the grind up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm writing
Okay.
poetry being pressed.
Okay. So are we wrapping it up there?
So, the party's left with several questions and no
Indeed.
answers. A necklace of fireballs and a scorched porch.
One quick question before we end. Does Mert ever visit us?
Not yet.
Okay.
Ooh.
Foreboding, huh?
Hang in. He's such an pro.
So, I'll leave you guys with the downtime of attempting to sell a necklace and what to do next time for Magic.
Oh, we'll get a new long rest. I get 2 new portents. Sweet.
Do we level up yet? Do we get to level up again?
Probably not.
Damn.
Unless.
I have a feeling we're gonna be level 2 for
What
a
if
bit.
everyone bat their eyes at the DM. DM.
Yeah, that don't work on me.
Damn.
That
Wait,
don't work on.
You're not the DM.
That don't work on. I meant to say that don't work on him. That was me being an idiot. My character's smart. I never proclaimed to be smart.
Kraken is really strong, my guys.
Oh, Kraken's horrible.
Ooh, this
Yeah,
is the second time.
yeah.
I've
Wait, you're
drunk
drinking Kraken again?
Ugh, that is disgusting.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no.
That stuff is powerful, and that is nasty.
Sean is
so
motioning
cool.
threateningly with a knife.
I mixed it with like a mango.
Where's
smoothie
level
kind
3,
of
huh?
like base,
Yeah.
and some grenadine, and it is so.
All right.
good.
You like my knife?
I'm just making double sure before
Oh
I
wait, is
fuck.
that part of Twitch rules? I feel like that might be against
Ooh.
Twitch rules.
Are we actually getting level 3?
Oh,
I'm just making double sure before I...
Wait. Actually, I think knives might not be allowed on Twitch. You should put that away.
Eh. There's,
We'll
Eh.
edit it out. It'll
there's,
be
there's
fine.
definitely not a knife involved.
Fake
It's a
knife.
cosplay.
It's a prop. Knife. It's a prop.
It's a prop. It's a
Because
cosplay.
this feels like the
He's
start
in
of the next
character.
chapter.
Do we get a level up? Yes or no?
Oh, we get a.
One of these days, I'm gonna have no one ask, and it's gonna be a yes. But everyone keeps asking, yes, you level up.
Yes!
All right then.
Oh my, no, that feels so bad. Shiner lying advanced him into the College of Eloquence.
Faith told you, bro. Lying
right
gets
then.
you ahead in
Well, my
life.
goodness,
Should
why
we
look
do
for
this
that?
level up
More
on
spells.
stream, or should we do a level up for
I
these?
say off stream.
All
For
right.
Let's do it off stream, baby.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Jasper, do you want to give them a heads up of what happens next session, or should we leave it a mystery?
I think
Oh fuck
next
yes!
episode.
I get level. I get
Actually,
second level spells.
Do you know, has everyone seen the title? Hot streak.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
Good night,
Ooh.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Thanks for
Night
joining
all.
us.
Good night.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Lying got me